podcast. Frankie C. What's up, big dog?
What is happening? I had to. I'm sorry. All right. So
we've had an advance in the show, in the studio technology.
We've upgraded a bit.
Yes.
I have access to a limited supply of sound effects.
So let's hear it for Frankie C on the new sound effects machine. That's it. See, the show is about to get a lot better. The show is about to get now.
Should be longer. That one should be longer. I don't know why that's not so long.
Yeah, we discovered this new technology 3 seconds ago. So
yeah, literally right before Anthony hit live.
Yeah. So Frankie doesn't have his full repertoire, but coming soon we'll add all Frankie C customized sound effects, and yeah.
And I'm also in control of some stuff. All right, so here's what happened. Anthony went on vacation, and I got my hands into some of this stuff. So
yeah, let me get set here. Hey, knock yourself out, big dog. Run the thing.
So here we go. Look at this. I got access to all the comments. I've got.
Suddenly, we're going to see an increase in the amount of positive Frankie C comments on the bottom of the screen. Oh no! I'm excited. So when prior to this iteration of this show, because I feel like Frank and I have been doing this show basically since the 4th grade, since before there was technology for a show. You were the sound effect guy. You were the one doing all of those things.
Yeah, I had the radio show in college. I sat right next to the sound effect machine. And I was quick because it was not point and click like it is now.
Right.
Back then, you had to scroll like a mad person.
There was a thick button like this that had a little indent on it, and you had to literally just like an old rotary,
It was a wheel. That was it.
Yeah.
See, everybody knows how to get their comments on the screen. You guys know what you're doing. You guys know how to play the game.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. All right. So on top of Frankie C abusing the new sound machine and the comments and more, we are going to be discussing the one and only. She makes us all smile. You know her, number one in your programs and your hearts, Meghan Markle.
You missed the drum roll.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
All right.
Got to work on our cues. Yeah. Powerball taxes, Frankie C. It's a $1.8 billion Powerball jackpot for Saturday night. We'll talk about what that means for taxes and everything else. Speaking of crazy money, the Tesla pay package for Elon Musk that's being proposed is nuts. Quick little update for the NYC mayor race, which I think is interesting for people outside of New York City. Have you ever heard of this time travel paradox called the gin particle?
You're asking me, or is that a rhetorical?
Both
for the audience?
Both.
I looked it up, and I know what it is, but I really hadn't heard of it before tonight. So
super interesting thing that's been discussed, I feel like, in other areas, but we're going to tackle it. It's a fun Friday project, fun little Friday topic to talk about. And let's ignore the fact that particle is misspelled on the rundown over there. Let's not.
I was so preoccupied with my sound effects that we got particle that slipped right by me.
Yeah, we'll do a little vacation recap if anybody cares. And Erin C, the great Erin C, is here along for the ride for a blind top 5. So happy to have that back.
Also,
oh yes, and we're going to be tasting the new Sunny D vodka seltzers.
I've had Sunny D a long time ago.
You've had vodka.
I've had vodka. It's gluten free.
Oh, exciting!
Contains alcohol. Made with real juice.
Well, that's good. Bobby approves of real juice. All that and more coming up on this episode, my friends. All right, Frankie C. Let's do Sunny D right after Meghan Markle.
Cool. Yeah, before it gets warm.
Yeah, good call. All right, Meghan Markle. Do you see me smiling, big dog? Do you see the smile on my face?
So what happened to her? She all right?
She's fine. No, she's fine. I don't want anything physically bad to happen to her. Yeah. Season 2 of With Love from Meghan Markle, or whatever the hell it's called, is out on Netflix. We've allowed it to go for a week and then some. And as you know, Netflix themselves love to put shows into their top 10, whatever the top 10 shows are on Netflix at the time. Everybody gets the same top 10. So you can see estimates from Forbes and a few outlets. They figure you need 2.6 million streams in a week to crack that top 10. She cracked the top 10 when season 1 came out. She did not crack the top 10 when season 2 came out, which means, yes, not a great look for her.
What's the number? Do we know where she fell?
We don't have a number. However, it's interesting that you should ask that. There's another company that tracks these the streaming services. Wow. So like an outside company that audits it. And there's a company called Flix Patrol, which measures and views the popularity of several TV shows, not just on Netflix, but everywhere. And Flix Patrol is saying that she didn't even crack the top 100.
Oof.
Which, thank you. We're talking about failure.
Neither did we.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about failure of an epic proportion. By the way, it's funny that you should say that, though, because when you look at the amount of streams that we've gotten versus what she's gotten, and the fact that she's got a huge head start on us being a royal with a 3.9 million, following on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. If you put this show on Netflix, no bullshit, no ego, we would be doing better than her show.
Will you stop it?
I'm just saying. I am just saying.
Come on.
I'm just saying. Listen, and especially if you take away the algorithm jail that we find ourselves in at the current moment, like if you look at when things weren't that restricted, a year or two ago, when we were doing massive, massive numbers, I would put us up against her any day of the week. Like any day of the week.
I don't know. She's got a name. She's out there.
We don't even know what it is. Is it Sussex? Is it Markle? I'm not sure. She changes it every 5 minutes.
Fair point.
And by the way, you can tell she's floundering because she's increased the amount of posts she's put on Instagram of her children. Like, I guess people track this and she doesn't share like pictures of her kids ever. And even though she's only sharing, supposedly, I didn't go to her Instagram, but there were several articles about the fact that she's putting more pictures, like she's sharing like the backs of her kids' heads and all that kind of stuff. She's putting out more photos of her kids because she's trying to draw that intrigue up. Now, Yahoo News is also telling us, going back to her old playbook, how all her products like sell out instantly. Her $30 bottles of rosé wine are still available since from the time that she put them on sale, along with almost all her other products, with the exception of one, the $14 orange marmalade that's in the keepsake packaging.
Okay.
So that's the only one that is sold out at the moment. All the other products are still available for sale.
A rosé.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So. Listen, it is Friday, September 5th. Her season 2 has been up for a couple of weeks now. And it's safe to say, with Forbes reporting she didn't crack the top 10, and the company Flix Patrol, which monitors the popularity of TV shows, saying she didn't even make the top 100, it is safe to say that Meghan Markle and her Netflix career is a complete and utter failure. Thank you very much.
You are delighted.
Who is that? I am. Look at me.
Look at you. This is like Christmas morning for you.
I'm tickled pink, my man. Tickled pink. Who is that asshole that took a shot at us? No.
Oh, so you gotta. Sorry, I should have let you finish.
The asshole that's not on this show. JVB Cheapy Lee.
I don't remember his name.
Chat JBD.
He made some valid points.
Well, a couple, but for the most part, you can go fuck yourself. You're totally wrong. Your little queen is a fucking fraud and a failure, and she will be entirely off of Netflix very, very soon. Now, here's the other thing, which this should make you sick to your stomach. Rumor is that she's shopping around a Princess Di documentary to coincide with, what is this?
Oh, come on.
The 30th anniversary of her passing. is coming up soon.
That is in poor taste.
That her and Harry, their production company, their next thing that they're working on is a Princess Diana documentary. Like, honestly, do you really think that Prince Harry woke up one morning and said, "I want to do a documentary on how my mom died"?
Probably not.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that either. I wouldn't want to do that either. So
yeah, that's not good.
Fuck her and the horse she rode in on. No. What the horse ever do to anybody? I don't understand why that's a saying.
That poor horse.
That poor horse. It didn't do anything to anybody. All right, Frankie. See, that's Meghan Markle. She can go fuck herself. Yep. As we do our Sunny D vodka seltzer taste test.
Am I cracking the seal?
I think we should. Do you want to tell everybody why you're in a different setting? Did Erin C finally smarten up and throw you out? Are you in a hotel room? Are you in a Motel 6?
I'm sitting in a cuck chair right now.
Looks like it.
No. This is it's funny. This is the years ago when I did the podcast. I did it with a coat rack on the wall behind me with whatever.
Yes.
I'm looking at that spot in my kitchen right now. So this is the opposite end of the room.
Oh.
So this curtain behind me is actually the door leading to my yard.
Gotcha.
So I wanted to relocate. Usually for the past couple of years, I've been in the living room. Now I'm sitting at my dining room table here, kitchen table, and I'm a little more comfortable with the back support and everything. And I figured the lighting's a little better. I'm on a laptop now instead of my phone. So I'm upgraded a little bit here.
Yeah.
And I figured, why not change the location? I'm going to work on the background a little more. But
the set, no, I like it. I like how you have like a broom next to you. Like, I can just sweep up anything in the middle of the show if I need to.
That was the thinking. That was the idea.
Don't worry if you spill anything, guys, because I'm on it. It's part of the set.
We got you covered.
All right, Sunny D vodka. Yeah. You cracked it open. I'm going to crack mine open. We're going to do a blind taste. Not
fantastic.
Sponsored. Does it?
It smells like an orange creamsicle, That's very good.
Not sponsored, so we can give you an honest opinion. If we take money from these people, we can't tell you if it sucks or not.
Yeah, it's not sponsored. This is literally, we found it and I was like, holy shit, Sunny D makes a vodka thing.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd give it a shot.
Hi, Erin C. I like that we're in the age now where the world is marketing to us. I feel like for the first time, like we hit our 40s and now people are like, we're old enough for nostalgia marketing.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. I feel like, the strike when the iron's hot kind of thing. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that if they made a comeback now, it would be wildly successful. Like if Blockbuster reinvented itself into something different,
right?
Called itself Blockbuster and still had some kind of nostalgic feel to it. I think there's something there. What's weird is that Blockbuster actually tweets all the time.
They still have their account.
Maybe not all the time, but every now and then you see a tweet from Blockbuster and it's like a weird, funny one. It's pretty
cool. I think they should rebrand themselves Cockbuster. What do you think of that? I'm just spitballing ideas.
I guess there's no bad ideas, but
let's write it on the board, and at the end of the show, we'll see how it feels. Still,
put it on the board.
Does Blockbuster still? I remember there was like there's only 3 locations. Yeah. Well, you brought up the Blockbuster thing. I was going to say, I remember when Blockbuster was like, there's only 3 locations. Then it was 2. Then it was 1. Did that 1 close, or is it still like in Ohio or Idaho or something?
I thought it was like Alaska or someplace.
Or Alaska. Yeah.
I don't know. But one of the funniest South Park episodes ever, in my opinion, that's one of my favorite ones, is when Stan's dad, Randy, who was the funniest character on the show, I think, he buys a Blockbuster in the time, like a year or 2 after it went out of business. He buys an old one for like $10,000, and it becomes, they turn the whole episode into like The Shining, where he's like the innkeeper of the Blockbuster. It's hysterical. It's freaking perfect. All right, here we go. We gonna try this?
I'm ready.
There we go.
It smells good.
Ooh, it's like a little carbonation to it.
Ooh.
It's got like a fizziness.
It's very, very carbonated.
Very carbonated. Sweet. Extremely sweet.
Very cuckinated, to be honest with you.
Okay, that could be.
Give me the hiccups right away.
Lightweight.
I don't know. It's sweet. We did miss Cockbuster. It's sweet.
I'm not really getting that much of a nostalgic Sunny D. There's a little bit of that in there.
Yeah.
But it reminds me a little bit of it, but not as much as you'd think. Like I remember Sunny D, that quasi orange juice flavor. This has a tiny bit of that, but I don't know. It's like a sparkling soda, kind of a vodka sweet thing to it. It's not bad. I mean, I'm going to drink it. I'm not throwing it down the drain or anything. And I got another can in the fridge that I'll probably drink at some point.
Yeah. What did this come in? A 4-pack?
It did.
Oh my God. I'm getting old, dude. I got to put my phone. I feel like an old lady reading a menu in a restaurant.
Oh my God.
Contains alcohol. No sales under 21. Canned by American Beverage Company. Oh, ABC.
Good.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, Surgeon General. I want ingredients.
Vodka with real fruit juice, sparkling water, natural orange flavor, and other natural flavors.
Okay, see, Bobby from Bobby Approves says natural flavors means chemicals. That's what that means.
So what would they say if they actually meant natural flavors?
Natural flavors doesn't exist. It's a marketing term.
So if I want to make something and I want to tell you that there's natural flavors in it, I can't say the words natural flavors.
I wouldn't. I would say orange juice, right? That's the natural flavor you're talking about when you're talking about something like this. Yeah, but you'd have to say orange
juice. And what kind of natural flavors are in orange juice?
Yeah, have you noticed that some sodas or fruit punches or fruit juices will say no juice? It'll actually say no juice.
Yeah. That's sad. It's a sad day when that
just happens. Drinking chemicals. That's where we're at. We're just drinking chemicals.
I mean, I guess, but
all right, let me ask you an honest question. If this were in a Sunny D pouch, wouldn't you be enjoying it a whole lot more?
What do you mean? What pouch?
With the pouch that you have to stab the little straw in.
That's Capri Sun, my friend. Come on.
Oh, that's not Sunny D.
No, it is not.
Oh my God.
Sunny D is we got OJ, purple stuff. Hey, look, Sunny D.
Purple stuff.
It looks like orange juice. It's in the fridge.
That's right.
It's in a container.
It's in that little carton, that little plastic container thing.
It's a plastic. Yeah, it's like a plastic orange juice bottle.
Do you know what the move is?
What's the move?
If you want to make a lot of what?
A stop short. That's my move.
The way he does it goes, I stop short and
I stop short. It was great.
Oh, the best. The move is, if you want to reinvigorate a nostalgia brand, create purple stuff. That's what they need to do.
Purple stuff.
People would buy the purple stuff like crazy right now.
Just call it purple stuff?
Just purple stuff. It has to be the same packaging that was in the Sunny D commercial. Purple stuff.
I wonder what that looked like if they actually showed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Sunny D, the purple stuff.
Soda, OJ, purple stuff. Oh man, Sunny D.
That's so funny that you said the purple stuff.
My whole life is purple stuff. Everything grape is my favorite flavor of that thing. Grape ice, grape candies, whatever the grape product is. That's my go-to.
You go grape?
Yeah, that looks like it. The first picture on the top left.
This one.
That's the commercial right there.
Yeah, but where's the purple stuff?
He's got his hand on it. I think it's might be like a homemade purple stuff.
Oh, so what is this? Oh, this is like a made up thing. This is not.
Oh, someone purple stuffed it.
Oh wait, was this it in the milk container?
Oh, that could be.
Because here's another one.
There's another one. There's purple stuff right there.
Dude.
Some of these might be AI.
I know you can't trust anything anymore.
Like the purple, like you said, there was a picture up top that said purple stuff on it.
Yeah, this is look at that girl. That's new. That's made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something else.
Soda. Okay.
Purple stuff. That's so fun. I haven't. I know. You just brought me back to that time.
You want to go back in time, nostalgia wise? Just watch Family Guy.
Yeah.
The people who created that show grew up when we grew up, watched the same TV and movies we watched, and all the jokes are stuff we get.
I guess look right there. Stewie did the purple stuff. That's pretty funny. All right.
Paul says Sunny D, the edibles. That would be something.
I would like that.
I mean, we got vodka, so we're like one step away.
Little vodka. All right, Frankie C, let's get an opinion on the Sunny D. I will tell you this. I feel like if I finish this, I'll have diabetes. That's what I feel like.
That's possible. Does it say sugar? It doesn't really.
It says 0 sugar, 4.5% alcohol by volume, 95 calories.
0 sugar. It's so sweet though.
So all the chemicals and bullshit that's in there.
It is. The flavor is tangy orange though.
It is. Now, was Sunny D tangy orange? I don't remember Sunny D having any sort of tangy in its description.
I don't remember tangy, but I remember. I thought it was just a different orange juice. That's how I always thought of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was good though. Come inside and playing. Just grab the Sunny D.
Yeah, that was the move. High C Ecto Cooler, spiked seltzer. That would be amazing.
Ooh, Ecto Cooler.
That would be legendary. Brian the Cannon Gunnan.
I feel like they recently, maybe within the last few years, brought Ecto Cooler back for like a limited time.
I think you're right about that. I think they did.
Maybe when they were coming out with the Ghostbuster movies, the newer ones.
Yeah, it is definitely. Like there's definitely aspartame in here for sure. Cancertane, they call it. Where somebody
they should tell you that though, shouldn't they?
Mm-hmm. Remember those chips that caused anal leakage?
Oh, Alestra.
Yeah. Somebody had a real. Oh, here we go. Paul. What's next? Aunt Jemima hard syrup.
I'm in, baby.
Could you imagine?
I am down.
It's spiked syrup. It's like regular syrup, but just with an alcohol content in it. Yeah,
I think there's a market for it. I think people would do it.
Well, this is kind of the new kind of thing, right? The spiked seltzers, like everybody's got to have a spiked seltzer now. Like,
right, that's all this is spiked seltzer with a little orangey flavor to it.
Yeah, but it's like Budweiser has a spiked seltzer, Coors has a spiked, like everybody's getting a spiked seltzer now. So why not get Sunny D involved in the?
I'm not a huge seltzer guy either. I'm not a big seltzer fan. As far as seltzers go, this isn't bad because I'm not a big seltzer guy. I don't like carbonated water. I barely like regular water.
I agree with you there. It's not horrible as far as seltzers go, but in the grand scheme of I'm relaxing after a long day and want a cocktail, I'm not reaching for this.
Yeah, I feel like my gut would say it's probably really good over ice.
I was just thinking that too.
Right, it's ice changes a flavor of a drink instantly. I don't know. I mean, it waters it down, I'm sure a little, but
right.
Like if you have a can of Coke, pour it over ice, it's a different drink.
Plus, also you're letting out some of the carbonation when you're pouring, when you're doing that.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. Good call. All right, so Frankie, see you giving the Seltzer. You giving it the endorsement or no? Buy or fly?
If you're a seltzer fan, a hard seltzer, go for it. It's not. I like it. But again, I'm not a seltzer buyer. I don't buy hard seltzers. This caught me off guard because it said Sunny D.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a hard seltzer kind of person, and if you don't mind chemicals, what the hell? If you're if you're gluten free, this will do it.
That's true. If you got a gluten problem and you need to get whacked out of your mind, this is the beverage for you.
That'll help.
I like this.
I don't really taste the sting either. I don't even taste the alcohol that much.
No, you don't taste the alcohol at all. I like this from Brian. Reverse marketing, Zima for kids. A non-alcoholic Zima for kids. That's a good move.
Do you ever have Zima?
I
don't remember what it tastes like.
I think I have, but I cannot remember what it tastes like either.
I don't remember at all. Was it a carbonated thing?
I don't know. I feel like it was a little bit of a lightly carbonated, just very, very lightly, just to get just to fill the bottle almost. And I feel like it was a weird lemonade, like a light lemonade almost kind of a thing.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I remember it being everywhere, but I don't remember having it ever.
It was everywhere because wasn't it like the first non-beer beverage that hit like convenience stores and shit like that?
It could have been. I feel like Zima is the ground floor. Would there be any hard seltzers today without Zima?
Without Zima, it was before its time because I think it was like a malt liquor. Oh yeah, here, Brian, it has to be a malt alcohol back then. Yeah,
a malt alcohol.
Yeah, because that's how they get away with a lot of these things. Like even some of these vodkas, they say, are really just beer. It's malt. It's like they make a beer out of malt.
Beer.
It's malt liquor, not really actual vodka. Like that's what's the High Noon? High Noon's big claim to fame is like we use real vodka. It's not fake vodka.
How could they say vodka though if it's not vodka?
Because none of this is real. It's natural flavors.
Yeah, okay, but some of this has to be accurate. No,
no.
I mean, it says 40. It says 95 calories. Can they not? Can it be 110 calories? Or it has to be 90? I mean, they have to tell the truth in some of these instances.
The verdict is in. Fat.
I don't know, man. I feel like if you're gonna say vodka on the thing, it's got to have vodka in it. Am I wrong?
I like this as an endorsement for the Zima comeback. Zima, the warrior princess.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A little Lucy Lawless promoting.
Oh, that would be the best.
That would be good.
But the lesbians would be buying that like nobody's business.
Whatever, man.
Be like doing a 90s share with the lesbians. I say instead of doing this, just do coke. Just do coke and crack and all that stuff. Okay.
So for hard drugs?
Yeah, just go for hard drugs. Did you see the story? I didn't put it in the rundown, but now I do want to mention it to you quickly. Charlie Sheen is like, oh, I used to have sex with men. Like that was the headline. Like Charlie Sheen like admits to or like finally celebrates or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll bite. I'll read this article. And the whole thing was like he was so strung out on crack that he did it, and then he felt guilty or weird about it. But then he was like, I enjoyed it, and now he's like, I'm out here celebrating it. And I was just thinking to myself, forget like the acts. Like, what else could you do that you were just like, I was so coked out of my mind and embarrassed, but now I'm proud of it. Like, I feel like the coked out part negates any sort of pride in any event that you can have. Like, respect to you for getting over your own homophobia. But on the other hand, can we really celebrate your actions when you're just like, it would be like
yay.
Yeah, it would be like, I mean, the first time I severely injured a person, I was coked out of my mind. But then I thought about it and I was like, hey, this is me. I got to love me.
No, I don't think that's a good comparison because severely injuring a person and, having some kind of relationship with the guy, that's two different things.
Yeah.
I would say that it's more like, I don't know, you do something because it's not negative.
No, I just don't think you should be like, all right, for instance, let's take gay out of it. If he said the first time I slept with a 95-year-old woman was when I was coked out of my mind and I was embarrassed by it, but then I learned to embrace it. I would still be here saying, I just don't know if we should be, you're coked out of your mind. Like it negates the rest of it.
Yeah, but we all know Charlie Sheen was coked out of his mind for a long period of time. So we all heard that and went,
yeah,
whatever.
Well, but you want to know what's hysterical? In that same article, he goes, I really regret doing the Tiger Blood tour. He's like, I shouldn't have done that. I'm like, wait a second. the Tiger Blood tour you regret. All the cocaine use, totally fine. That's your embracing.
Has he ever said he regretted the cocaine use?
I don't know. I would imagine so, Yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, again, it doesn't have to be a gay thing. Like you do something that you never envisioned yourself doing, for instance, a similar thing would be us in a podcast, right? When we started our radio careers,
podcasts were even a thing.
It wasn't a thing. And then who knew it was going to become the bigger thing than the actual radio thing? And that's where we're at today. But, I get that you don't think you're going to do something and then you do it and then you kind of like come to terms with it. But again, I just feel like, hey, all that, you can't just be like, thank God I did all that cocaine so I could truly be, who I was. Cause it's not even like he's like, oh, I'm bisexual or, oh, I'm this. He was just like, he's like, I'm not embarrassed by it. Like, that's okay. That's fine.
Okay. So,
the thing you should be embarrassed by though, would be all the cocaine use.
The cocaine, but I feel like he knows that we already know it, so that's not like a shocking reveal.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I feel like we're over that whole thing already. We already know that. So
I'm kind of over Charlie Sheen. Like I've not clicked on the last 30 Charlie Sheen stories. I fell victim to this one because I was like, all right, I got to see where this one goes. I
mean, after Major League, that's pretty much it. Oh, Hot Shots. That was Major League and Hot Shots were good.
Yeah, that's right. Like what else has he done that's been great since then? That's kind of it.
I mean, I only watched a few episodes, but 2.5 Men.
2.5 Men blow me. I'm not watching that shit.
Jeez.
If you could be replaced by Ashton Kutcher and you don't lose a step.
Wait, what was that name?
Ashton Kutcher. It's an Office reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kevin, the big fat guy, is like he wears a wig because he's bald. He wears a wig in one episode. He's like, "Look out, everybody! It's Ashton Kutcher." Anyway, Frankie C, the Powerball jackpot is $1.8 billion.
Holy cow!
Not the largest ever. I'll tell you what that is in a second. And the smart people, the finance people, as I like to call them, ran the numbers.
Not us.
Not exactly. And they estimate that, again, if the Powerball doesn't move off of 1.8, if it goes off at 1.8 billion, the lottery winner will be paying $198 million in taxes alone.
Sorry, I had it. That was my shocked bounce.
Yeah.
Sound effect.
At least 24%. However, it could push people into the 37% federal tax bracket, meaning they'll surrender even more on top of any state taxes that may apply.
That seems like a normal amount for it. Right now it's over $1 billion, right? It's like 6 billion, 5 billion. I don't know what the number is, but
no, it's one. Well, they estimate it'll be 1.8 billion by the time it goes off on Saturday. So it could be bigger.
1.8 billion, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
To pay 190 million in taxes, you're still going away with 1.6 billion dollars. You're fine.
Well, it depends. So there's always two options, right? And this is my question for everybody in the live chat. Comment below.
Lump sum.
Yeah, you're a lump sum guy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
1.6 billion in one payment. Yeah.
1.8 billion. How much of this Sunny D have you had that you can't hold on to this number?
No, what you said after taxes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
190 million in taxes.
Well, but it's 1.8 billion if you do the annuity payments. So if you take
you get it all, but over how long of a time?
I think it's 30 years they have to pay you.
No.
Okay. So if you do the lump sum, it's not 1.8 billion. It's $826.4 million.
That's enough. How much do you need? That's more than you'll ever need. I mean,
this is more than you. I you know what? You can call me an asshole here, but I almost would not want to win this because it's literally too much.
No, what you do is you get it. Let's say it's, what is it? 8 million, 800 million,
826 million.
You give a few million to literally
like everybody,
everyone a few million each to everyone. You keep the rest, and you live off. You don't have to work anymore, and you live off. You don't. I feel like a lot of people. This is like the classic pitfall. A lot of people like blow through it quickly, maybe, or
right.
Something happens where they blow through it. But if it's a number like, if it's like 10 million, people could blow through that easily. But if it's 800 and something million, you got room to play with. You're walking away, after you give out money to your friends and family and whoever.
Yeah.
You got like, let's say it's $500 million to play with. I mean, you'll be fine. And you don't have to, I don't think you'll blow through that. You set yourself up with a nice house, a car, and you don't have to work for the rest of your life. And you're set.
Absolutely not. Yeah, you don't have to work. Okay. Now, I often think about this too. and I'm going to give some money to my friends and family guy as well. But do you think that causes more problems? Okay, so before you answer that, 826 million. Let's say after your taxes and everything, you're coming out with 450. Let's say 450 for argument's sake.
Oh, I thought it was 800 and whatever after taxes because it's 1 point something billion.
No, 826 million is the lump sum, and then you pay all the taxes.
So where's the rest of it?
Because if you take the lump sum, you take less. If the 1.8
Why
billion,
do you take less?
Because the 1.8 billion is the payment over time. The jackpot is always payment over time, and if you take the lump sum, you're taking less to get more upfront.
So I'm operating under the assumption that the 1.8 billion exists somewhere,
right?
And they're giving you 800 million. Now, where's the rest of it? It doesn't exist. It's just like where's the rest of that money?
I think part of it is they keep it, but also another part of it is if they have to pay you the money, that money gets invested back in, and then future sales from the lotto go in to fund that money at the same time. So because they have to come up with it in a quicker amount of time, that money
is it a new pile of money?
It is, it is. It is. I shouldn't say that. I don't know if they bleed off of other things, but I know that they invest some of this money. Like some of it goes to schools and all that in the state.
I thought that was the taxes. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, the taxes go to the taxes go to the state. Yeah, the government, state government, federal government. Yeah, but
which goes to the schools. I thought that was part of the whole deal. I thought that was taxes, government, schools that taken care of. Here's the rest.
No, that lump sum is less than the amount, and then they hit you with all the stuff. So let's say 450 is your thing.
Okay.
How much you giving to friends and family?
I'd have to sit down and really think. I don't know if I can answer it right off the cuff, but if I have to in this moment, I would say you take like your friends. If it's 450 million? 450
million.
You have categories. You have your family, you have your friends, you have like immediate family, you have extended family, you have your close friends, extended friends, and you have like all right, this group gets 5 million each or and then you have to just divvy it out. Is it household? Is it person? Because if you have like if you am I giving the same amount?
Your friends of Cuddles and I.
Exactly. So do you get 2 shares? That's the thing.
Feels like we should. Also, let's not lie to each other. You've known me longer. I feel like I should get more than her.
That's more stuff that has to be taken into account. I feel like it's not I can't say an exact number, but it would definitely come into all that would come into play.
I have to tell you something. You just said 5 million. I think that's too much.
If you have 400, that's the thing. How many you have to write down everybody like you're making like a wedding list.
I mean, 10 people, you've given out $50 million. I mean, that's what
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it has to be like, you have to, like if your mom, your dad.
Oh, I'm not giving it to that. They're not on the list. No. They're not.
Like, how much am I giving to, my immediate family? Then there's aunts and uncles, cousins.
Yeah.
So you have to literally write everyone down. I think.
But that there's people in your family that you don't like. You're going to give them too, or are you going to freeze them out?
No, I don't know what the number would be. I mean, if there's someone in my family, I can't think of anybody that I don't like, that I dread seeing, like I wouldn't like, but I would give, and then it becomes that, let's say it's a distant. How distant are we going with the relatives?
Yeah.
Is it cousins of a second cousin, second aunts, or great aunts or great uncle? I don't know. So I think it literally has to come down to you write it all down like a wedding, a wedding party kind of a thing. You write everybody down. You put the total at the top, and you say, "All right, this is how much we want to keep for us.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the rest." Let's say it's 50 million. We're gonna give 50 million away to friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have, all right, I'm working with 50 million. How am I dividing it up?
How am I going to divide it? Now, are you doing this like an Italian wedding as well, where you put it in an envelope, and then when you go to their house to give it to them, if they don't give you,
I'm putting $1 million in an envelope.
If they don't serve you the right coffee that you like, you take $100,000 out.
Yep. I don't fill out the check until
dessert is served.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it has to be. It's literally. That's the only way to do it, because you're gonna leave. I mean, imagine someone gets left out.
Well, I'll tell you this: you're already in trouble, because the second you walk out of that door from giving your friends and family the money, everybody's going to be like,
"How much did you get?
How much did you get? What'd you get?"
All right. How about this? Nobody gets money unless they ask.
They ask for the money?
They say, "Hey, would you mind?" Because that's
I'm asking for 40 million right now. I'm telling you right now, I'm going for 40. I'm going to be like, let me get 40
million. There's a cap.
Okay.
You know, so the only way you get the money is the price you have to pay. And I feel like it's a pretty small price for $1 million, whatever it is. Let's say the cap is $2 million. If someone wants that, just ask me. I'll give it to you. My family, you're my friends. Here you go. But you have to ask.
Do you think it would get irritating though after a while of them asking you for money, and then you give it to them, and then
one time. That's
go
the rule. I say, listen, it's a one-time thing. Oh, as soon as they ask, they go, hey, listen, you just came into this money. Would it be okay to have, if you can give me $2 million or $1 million, or could I borrow some, or whatever they want to say? You say, all right, yeah, no problem. Here you go. But I got to tell you, it's a one-time thing, because I'm doing this rule for everybody, so nobody gets hurt. I don't know if that's the right way. I'm just coming up with this off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can tell. we wants the money, Lebowski. Give us the money. Thank you, Robin, for that. I think, but I admitted it before. I'm with you. I think I would still do it because I think I could pull it off, but I think it's stupid. I think it's wrong.
What do you mean? What are you supposed to do?
Because I think there's no way around it. I think no matter what your good intentions are, people are going to ask how much you got, even if you do it the second way you said. Watch Frank wins and we all ask. Close
friends and family. You guys are all friends. But I'm talking, I see you all the time in my circle.
He said close. That's the natural flavors of the lotto winning conversation.
You guys are all my friends. If you need $10, I give you $10. But I think it's.
But I think people are going to come, and then they're going to go, I spent it all, or I got swindled out of I got nothing now. I need your help. I'm going to be out on the street. That's all you're going to hear.
If I gave someone $1 million and if a friend or a family member is out on the street, yeah, I'm going to help.
They might not be. They're just going to tell you that.
I don't think any one of my friends or family is going to tell me that.
I think the only way this works is if you give them the money and then you disappear. You leave them forever. I think that's the only way.
Just change your name.
Yeah.
Guys, listen.
By the way, how many of our friends do you think if you said or I said, I'll give you $3 million, but that's it. I'm gone. You'll never see me again. How many of them would be like, okay, should be fine.
So I'm telling them, here's $3 million, but why would I give them $3 million?
So you're not hounded for the rest of your life, or you don't have to sit around for the fighting and the arguing of who got what and how much more they need.
I would say that's it. The bank's closed. I can't.
Yeah, you're going to sit there with $340 million and I can't get a fucking $500,000.
I gave you $3 million. What'd you do with it?
Well, I misplaced it. I invested in purple stuff and it went belly up.
I didn't tell you to do that. What do you want from me? Borrowed it from this guy. I gave him $3 million too. He's got it.
He invested too. We invested in purple stuff, vodka, seltzer. How are we going to know? Seemed like a slam dunk.
I mean, if only the signs were there.
I thought the cuck flavor would have been a thing, and it wasn't. It turns out it was just yeah. All right, that's interesting. I think it's, I love to play that. So, all right, let's say you clear 450. What's the amount you would delegate to get? Like, what are you saying? Because I think I am immediately going to pick an amount that I put in the bank that I never ever touch, so that there's always interest coming in.
Yeah, of course. So you got to. Well, obviously, it would be a discussion between Erin and myself, and We would work
That's
out
a
the
mistake because you should be like, here, you make all the financial decisions and don't let me have any involvement.
Yeah, just throw this somewhere where I can't touch it.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy stupid shit with it. So here you go.
Honey, it's an entire room of Star Wars toys. I mean, come on.
I'm, since I'm 5 years old, I wanted this room.
Yeah.
Hey, if that only cost, what? What could that cost? $1 million?
Probably.
Pennies.
Come on, give me the amount. I want the amount from everybody. You just cleared $450 million. Well, what is the amount that you're putting in the bank that you are never, ever going to touch?
Well, that's the problem, because that you have to work out how much you're giving, you're going to share with anybody.
Yeah.
That you have to work that out first, I feel.
All right. For me,
maybe you put away your stuff first and then you play with what you got left.
For me, out of $450 million, I could put $100 to $150 million away, never ever touch it, and be totally fine.
I feel like half. You throw 200, 225 in the bank, and you play with the rest.
You just play with the rest. And by the way, I play this game. I play this game all the time because I think to myself, all I really need, I just need to hit an $8 million jackpot. Because if I'm going to give back half and whatever, if I could put $4 or $3.5 million in the bank, it sounds like a crazy amount to people that are making a little money.
I don't think you could stop working.
I think that's what I think. That's what I play with myself. That's the game I play in my head. That's what I play with myself. You guys found my fetish. It's lottery fantasy. That's my fetish.
Everybody's got their thing. No judgment.
Yeah, thank you. I think to myself, if I can get $3.5 million in the bank, I think I could squeak by and live off of that for the rest of my life.
I don't know, man. I mean, you got a couple of kids, you got the house,
I'm not supporting them. No, they're gone. I'm never gonna be. I'm out.
They're not able to leave on their own just yet. I hope you know that.
No, but I am. That's what I'll be gone.
Oh,
I will not be around. Yeah. No, but I think about this all the time. Like because
you have to still bring in a paycheck. I mean, maybe what's the interest off of that money going to be?
Yeah, that's what I think. At like $3.5 million in a high yield account. Can somebody who knows what a high yield account is look that up for us really quick? Figure that out.
Highly.
It does yield highly. I'm thinking like it clears like. I think if I can make this is what I think. I put $3.5 million in the bank. Okay. Again, I said you clear $4.5 million off of an $8 million jackpot. I take $1 million, buy the dream house, get the nicer car, and like I'm not buying a Bugatti. You know what I mean? I'm buying.
You got to pay taxes on that house.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm buying an $80,000 car, maybe. Maybe.
This is with $8 million in the bank.
This is with winning an $8 million jackpot, $3.5 million in the bank.
And
so I'm not spending.
Okay.
I'm not spending a ton on the car. I'm getting a nicer house. But in my mind, full bells and whistles house, my dream house, like the house. Not if I had endless money, but if I said to myself, even if I had 500 grand in the bank, or if I had 500 million in the bank, like this is the house I'd want to live in. That house, not in New York, is probably a $750,000 house.
Okay.
All right. It's not crazy. There's a pool. There's a hot tub.
You see these mansions that are like,
I hate that
one
shit.
person live in this house.
Right.
70 rooms, 1 million bathrooms.
Right.
I would never visit most of those rooms.
Right. Exactly. And I have a house, and I'm telling you, it's me, the kids, the wife, it's mom and dad, and it's like maybe a bedroom or two for guests or something like that. It's a big house, but it's not ridiculous.
Nice. That's the thing. You got to pay taxes on that house, the property, whatever.
Yeah.
You're going to blow through that 3 million very quickly.
But this is what I think. I'll take the money. I'll take a certain amount of the money and put it into businesses that are low risk, long term. So 120,000 interest a year for 3 million in a high yield account. Okay, exactly.
So that's your paycheck every year.
So 120,000 is a decent paycheck.
Right, so you could stop working.
So you could stop, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and if you own, I'm not talking about insane, stupid businesses. I'm talking about like lawn companies or liquor stores, like things that are like everybody's going to need this always. You're not going to make $1 million a year off of it. You're going to make a decent money, back on your investment. Plus, you're getting your high yield back. I'm not doing anything crazy. Like, I don't need this crazy lifestyle. You can still go on a really nice vacation, live in a great neighborhood, have a nice car, do fun shit whenever you like. You don't have to second guess, like, oh my God, can I go to the baseball game? Can I afford the football game tickets? Like, you're going to go live.
You're living comfortably with 120 a year, with whatever in the bank. But again, you're not taking into account that number is lower because you bought the house, so it's 2 million.
Well, I said you start with 4.5. So if you take the mill and you whatever, So maybe it's not 3.5, maybe it's 3 because you take 500 grand and you buy it's funny. I had this revelation during fucking The Blind Side. You ever see that movie?
No, is it good?
Yeah, it's Sandra Bullock and she adopts the poor black kid in town or whatever at a high school. She adopts him. And then the kid winds up going to her and her husband's alma mater. So they accuse her of like just, taking this kid and, to recruit for her school. It's an interesting story and they give her a chance or whatever. It's a lovely story. It's a great movie and everybody loved it until they found out Michael Orr, who's the actual NFL player it was based off of, came out one day and was like, oh, this is total bullshit.
None of this happened.
Yeah, none of this happened. So it kind of dampens it a little.
Well, I don't know how much happened, but
yeah, whatever. So they have this like gorgeous house in the movie. And I turn to Cuddles and I go, I don't understand. I never see them work. What do they do for a living? And she goes, oh, they own like a McDonald's, a Taco Bell in town. And I just remember thinking, the fuck, like a fucking Taco Bell?
You own a franchise. That's another, you have to be able to afford to buy it.
Right. Right.
And you have to, I guess, run it in some weird way. I don't know what you
not really, though, because they hire managers who they just check in on. You keep your eye on the finances, make sure nobody's stealing. It's a business that takes minimal effort that you are making a really good. So that's why I'm saying I think
why doesn't everybody own a franchise?
Well, because you got to put out the money. It's different when you have interest. When you're making interest payments and you're breaking even, that's different.
I get it, but why wouldn't someone take everything they got and buy a McDonald's franchise somewhere? Because McDonald's is going to be successful wherever you put it? A lot of
them are. It's rare that a McDonald's goes out of business.
That's what I'm saying. So why isn't that I guess it is popular, but how much
people do it all the time
cost?
Oh, McDonald's is really expensive. And then you're paying back fees and everything. See, that's the thing. Like if you're taking out a loan to do it, you're risking a lot and you got to make sure it works and you're making probably not all that great of a living. But that's why the saying exists. It's easier to make money when you have money, because if I don't have to make that interest payment, I can have a bad 3 months and still be okay, still get through, so that's why people do that. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like you have to be a brilliant businessman or whatever. You get into a couple of businesses like that what the return is going to basically be. It's a service that everybody needs or a place that everybody needs. There's no risk. You could live off of an $8 million lottery jackpot and still be comfortable and happy.
I mean, it's definitely not going to hurt. It would definitely help, but I feel like that's the trap that people get sucked into when they win a sum of money like that. They buy something crazy and they don't take into account the fees that come along with it. Mm-hmm. Like you said, you're going to buy a $750,000 house. Well, how much property is that taking up? Where is it? The taxes, the school district, all this stuff. You have to,
that's why I said I can't do it in New York. You can't do this in New York. It won't work. Property taxes, like Frankie's saying, property taxes alone will sink you.
Yeah, and the franchise thing, it's risky, man. Who the hell knows if it's good? You could get a McDonald's and it could go belly up. Nobody goes to. Who knows?
Yeah,
because it's all a risk, and nobody knows what's going to pay off, what's not.
But that's why it's easier.
Don't take our advice. We don't know what we're talking about, people.
We are not financial advisors.
No, we're not.
Anyway, that's what I would do. That would be my thing right away. I would just be like, little house, nicer car. I'd go on a vacation right away. Like within the first 3 or 4 weeks, I would be on an island.
You definitely quit your job.
Like this.
Yeah.
I would do this, but feel a lot less pressure around it. Like not feel like, oh, we got to make it a success. I would tell a lot more people to fuck off. The language would get a lot more colorful. I'll tell you that.
Oh man, we got to get you to win the lottery.
It would be, you know how I say, I saw this guy do this thing. I would be like John Terry of, you know.
Where'd you get that name? That's
I don't know.
Specific name.
I have no idea. John Terry. So John Terry right now. What the fuck? I didn't, you know. Yeah, I would be, there would be a lot more liable lawsuits coming my way. I would not hold back whatsoever. It would be bad.
You got to pay those bills off.
Yeah. But you know, like Huddle's agile, like there would be, but I wonder about that too.
You quit your job, but your wife has to work.
No, I'm saying, no, I'm saying
Cuddles will have a job. I'm not saying the whole family would quit working, just me.
I said Cuddles has a job. I said she would quit too, and then I thought, like, what do we do then? We just stare at each other all day long. Like, I think it's something nice about working. You know, there's a nice.
Fine, but if you could do other things. If you didn't have to work and you didn't have to worry about a paycheck, you could, you know, take up hobbies. You could volunteer. You'd fill your time.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel a lot more.
Just be sitting around staring at the wall.
I'd fill a lot more time at the beach.
Beach time, baby.
I had a good time on vacation. I am missing vacation.
Vacations are wonderful.
Quickly, Frankie C, this Tesla package. This is kind of insane. I had to bring this up because I think they're working on like Elon's like next pay package, you know, because I guess you got to like figure that stuff out like well in advance. You know, I don't even have it in front of me. Like what they're gonna pay. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. The highest Powerball payout ever was in 2022. It was $2.04 billion.
2.04.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was tail end of the pandemic.
Yeah. Powerball drawing goes off Saturday at 10:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if anybody wants to buy a ticket. Anyway, the Tesla Pay, by the time they figure out everything else for Elon's like net, because that's how they do these CEOs, especially like big, powerful ones like him. It's just like, it's you're getting X amount of year, but it's also X amount of year and your stock options, all that stuff. They're figuring his next term, like his next contract, could reach $1 trillion. Netflix, by the way, is valued at over $1 trillion. Netflix. Tesla is valued at over $1 trillion currently, the company itself. They could be wind up shelling out to him over $1 trillion. That seems beyond absurd to me.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why? Why do they need to shell out that money to him?
I don't know. A lot of CEOs.
He runs his business and that's that. What is this shelling out money stuff?
Yeah, a lot of CEOs, I feel like, are way overcompensated. I believe in the buck stops with me and I'm taking all the risks and making all the big decisions. I should be paid more. CEOs should be compensated. They should be the highest paid employee in any company. But we're at the point now where they are like 20, 30, 50x what some of their employees are making. And it's like utterly absurd.
It's ridiculous. I mean, the amount of, I don't know how that someone who runs and makes billions and billions of dollars when their employees make minimum wage and struggle. Like how do you not look at that? Doesn't
feel bad about it.
Doesn't that get to you a little?
Yeah.
The people building your company are living paycheck to paycheck.
Even if you don't feel like a prick, I would still feel like I'd rather make 20 million less and I'd rather get the best people under me. I'd rather pay more for the people, which like I'll pay more for my sanity of not having to like get shitty people in here all the time.
If they literally, I feel like if they doubled everybody's pay, it wouldn't affect him at all. You know, the top guy, whoever it is, Amazon, Tesla, all these companies that the one guy at the top or one person at the top is a billionaire. If they literally doubled everybody's pay, I feel like it wouldn't even make a dent in their worth.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's nuts. What?
I was gonna say this always blows my mind. Just for, when you come across like a meme or something, and it's a comparison of million versus billion versus trillion.
Oh yeah.
It always blows my mind when they. So a million seconds is about 12 days, 11 and a half days. A billion seconds is 32 years.
Isn't that nuts?
And a trillion seconds is 32,000 years.
Jesus.
Just the amount of, just to put that in perspective, like the amount of money that has to be. No one's ever spending $1 trillion in their lifetime. That's an absurd amount of money.
No, you can't even spend $1 billion unless you're buying a sports team. Flying Y says the dollar will collapse soon. So there you go. We don't have to worry about it.
All right. So what are we even talking about?
This is nutty. The New York City mayoral race. For people who are unaware, Eric Adams was a Democrat, is now an independent, is the current mayor, who has been cloaked in controversy, I guess, since day one for him.
That's a phrase.
Former Democratic governor Andrew Cuomo is running for mayor as an independent because he lost the Democratic primary to Zamdani. Is that it? Zohan Zamdani? I don't know what his name is. So. Who's admittedly a Democratic socialist and not admittedly a socialist altogether, because the shit he used to tweet is like utterly like crazy and ridiculously absurd. They're all calling him a communist.
Ugh, which is so stupid.
And then who's the nutty angel guy, right wing nutbar? Curtis Sliwa is the Republican nominee. Because
what is going on? What are we doing?
The Republicans didn't even try. They were just like, I don't know. The Republicans were like, Curtis Sliwa, fine, whatever. Like they're not.
We're not even. This isn't even the biggest problem of my day.
It's not their win. It's not their win. It's a rarity that a Republican wins to win the state is a rarity as a governor, but it does happen. To win the city is almost nearly impossible for a Republican. But President Trump said today, so now there's rumors that
here we go,
that the Trump administration is going to offer a position to Adams because they've been buddying up the last couple of months.
Yeah, nothing to see there.
Ambassador of Saudi Arabia or somewhere in the Middle East, I think. I forget what it was exactly. There's also rumors that they're going to offer Curtis Sliwa a position. And Trump came out and said today that it has to be a two-person race, that if they go into this right now with two independents, a Democrat and a Republican, that Zamdani is going to win because the split's going to be too much between all the guys, mostly Cuomo and Adams.
I don't think we needed Trump for that.
Right. So, it's a basic thing. But Trump flat out endorsed Andrew Cuomo.
How many fucking laws is this guy going to break on a daily basis before anybody says anything?
Who, Cuomo or Trump?
Trump. You're not supposed to use your platform. Where was he in the White House?
I think so.
Yeah. I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, people, you're not supposed to do a endorsement of a candidate on official grounds or official government. You can't be an official.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, that's the rule. I forget what rule that law.
I feel like that's another one. I don't know. I can't keep track of all this bullshit. On a daily basis, it's a daily basis now, and you have to. If you miss a day of it, you're totally you've missed 10 things that are just bad shit.
That's like I came back from vacation. It's so refreshing because I'm like, there's a whole bunch of shit happened. I have no idea. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Oh, isn't it nice? Just turn it off.
Fucking great. And you know what? 2.5 years from now, something's gonna happen. You could be like, yeah, you don't remember that thing, and I'll be like, where the fuck was I? And I would have been gone. I would have been on vacation.
Maybe I'm wrong about that endorsement thing, but I feel like that's a rule. I'm not sure.
Maybe
there's something like that.
I just think it's fascinating to me that Trump could look at this lineup and go, well, we can't have the communist win. So if we're being honest with each other, Cuomo's the guy. He's willing to endorse Cuomo, who he does not get along with really, in order to make sure that Mamdani, Zoran Mamdani. Thank you, Robin. Robin could be lying. He could be doing a bit right now. And I'm going to go with it.
So stupid.
But he's willing to go with Cuomo over Mamdani. So that's how much Sliwa doesn't have a shot in hell. Like even Trump knows I'm not putting his credit. He's still like, I'm not gonna ruin my credit with that fucking endorsement. Like there's no way that's happening. But they hate this Zamdani. I have not seen hate for this Mamdani. Sorry, I've not seen hate for a candidate like this since Bill. Fuck was his name before Adams.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody hated that motherfucker, but they only hated him after he was mayor.
Right. He didn't know what he was doing. But
it wasn't even that. He would be late everywhere. There's no quicker way to piss off New Yorkers than have them wait around for you. Everybody instantly started hating him in the media, and then they all started writing shitty stories about him because he was fucking late to everything.
I can't.
What was his name? I can't even fucking remember his name. Bill.
Is it even Bill?
It might not be. It really might not be.
I can't remember. The last guy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It doesn't matter. Fuck it. Me sucks anyway.
Gives a shit.
You're getting a lottery show here. You're getting lottery ant. Fuck that guy. Time travel paradox. The gin particle. Okay.
Ooh.
God bless him. My man and yours. Who's the guy? The scientist guy with 3 names. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He's your man. You should know it.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. I lost it for a second. I get a clip of his the other day, and I
love his clips.
Oh, I fucking love it.
I can't pass them. I have to watch. I have to listen.
It's an instance. It's a scroll. He's a scroll stopper.
He absolutely is.
Do you feel bad though when it's not? What the name of this show is? Star Talk. Okay. Do you feel bad though when it's not a Star Talk account? When it's like a ghetto like.
Oh, someone just
like science clips talk,
and someone grabbing his clip and putting it on their page.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah, I want to give the credit where credit's due. The view should go to the original.
Yeah, me too. I hate it. Oh, some ass fuck on sorry. Some fucking asshole on TikTok took our clip. Motherfucker. I forgot all of that. See, I was trying to
What clip?
I was trying to stay calm. Serenity now.
Was I funny? Because I don't care if you as long as I'm funny and my hair was all right.
No, your hair looked good. I don't know. I don't think you were funny. Neither of us were funny, but your hair looked really good.
All right, then I'll take it.
Your hair looked damn good.
Bill de Blasio.
Thank
you, Robin.
Thanks, Robin. God, Robin missed this episode.
Doesn't even live in New York, and he knows better than we do.
Robin's in fucking Idaho. He's practically not even in America, and he still got that before we did.
You're an ass.
If I showed you a map right now, no names, you could not fucking pick out Idaho on that map.
I could probably pick out Idaho.
No shot.
You don't think I could do it?
No, Idaho? Fuck
yeah.
No. You cannot. There's no shot you're getting. Maybe Idaho, because I feel like the potato thing, you're looking it up right now on your phone, you son of a bitch.
Who's looking it up?
You are. I see you.
I'm not looking anything up.
I see you over there. You're fucking looking it up. All right. Hold on, Frank. God damn it. We will have justice. Justice will be ours. Okay. Resist Rise Up Movement was the account. Let me find it out. And I want to thank my good buddy. I should name her account. SoFlo Finds. That's my old friend. She was the first one to show this to me, and I forgot she has like a business in Florida now. I want to make sure I get this right. So she just shared our clip. No.
Supposed to be encouraging people to share our clips.
Yeah, but this is a different way. SoFlo Finds. Go follow SoFlo Finds on TikTok and Instagram. Finds.
D-S?
Yeah. SoFlo, like Southern Florida, Finds.
Finds. Finds.
Yeah, Finds.
Okay. Not like fines as in you pay a fine.
She's got like this cute store down in Florida, like the kind of store you go to on vacation and you're like, I'm gonna buy some cute shit. My house sucks. I need some of this stuff, Okay. That kind of. Oh, I didn't realize. Wait, you're on the wrong.
Play the damn clip.
No, I gotta find it. I didn't realize that what's on screen was not.
You're killing me.
Not the right thingamajig. I'll see as I was flashing my friend's name there. Sorry. Whoops. Johanna. Good person. Okay. Anyway. All right. So here's resist, rise up, and movement. I don't know who did it first because it's like one of those posts where it's like 3 people. Wait, I'm going to scroll to it. I'm going to see if this pisses you off.
So far, the scrolling is pissing me off.
Some of these people, look at how sad this little fat bastard. Look how this guy looks sad.
I'm alone. Stop it.
Wait, the other guy, I love Mark Maron. The other guy is so the other whiny little bitch. Well, I'll see if I pass his face again.
You were in a mood tonight.
Yeah, I'm tired of people's bullshit. I've had enough. This guy cries. This kid in the middle. Oh my God, does he cry all the time? When Trump went missing for like 4 days, 5 days, he was like, breaking news. They still can't fight. He was so fucking excited. He was wishing that guy was dead. There's a lot of people. But look at his sad fucking face. Like every time you look at him, he's like, he's just such a crying, whining bitch. It's people like that we get. I like this guy. This guy, I don't know what his fucking name is. He hates Trump too, but he makes a lot of sense.
He's good. The guy that I follow is Brian Tyler Cohen. He's good.
That sounds made up.
Okay.
But
he does good. Like he puts out like 5 videos a day, and they're all like 20 minutes each of 10 minutes each or something of what happened today, and they're good. Okay. I was gonna say it's those crying, whining little bitches that they have to get rid of. Like you don't want those people endorsing you and pushing your shit along because they gotta man up a little bit. The toughen up a little bit. The Democrats. Okay. Anyway, this is it. What is
you ready? I'm gonna click on it.
A couple of YouTubers got a hold of Rosie O'Donnell's video. They're trying to figure out what blackout the system is. What is she meaning? Is it an encrypted message? Check it out.
O'Donnell. She just jumped on to. Okay. First of all, are you mad? Do you know what bothered me?
We're trying to figure out something. What happened? Why are you mad?
You missed it?
I think I missed it.
A couple of YouTubers. Hey, man, fuck you. A couple of YouTube. We have names,
No.
Don't let this son of a bitch off the hook, fucking bastard. A couple of YouTubers got to get. The fucking name is on the goddamn corner of the thing.
Well, we are a couple of
YouTubers got a hold of Rosie O'Donnell's video. They're trying to figure out what blackout the system is. What is she meaning? Is it an encrypted message? Check it out.
O'Donnell. She just jumped onto social media today and gave us this cryptic message.
Black out the system. Black out the system.
Blackout? I don't know what that
Black out the system. Black out the system.
What does that mean? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, so people across various platforms are wondering, what is blackout the system? And we have less than 3 weeks to ensure everybody knows about blackout the system, that they have an opportunity to say yes, to stand in it.
I want to hear what he says.
I don't like him. First of all, buy a hat with a logo on it, you son of a bitch. Like, what are these people wearing non-logoed hats?
It's a nice hat.
Fuck him.
He's like draping himself in velvet. I like it. What's the I still don't know what blackout the system means. Is it just...
he tells you here.
In solidarity to push him back against corruption and all these other crazy things that's taking place right here in these United States.
Do you have
is there anything written?
No.
Is it just like fight the system?
It's very deadpan and serious.
Black out the system.
If it just means fight.
Black out the system.
I feel like you're going to hear that in your nightmares tonight.
Actually, all the corrupt organizations, all the corrupt and spineless politicians, September the 16th through the 20th, they're going to have that in their dreams, in their nightmares.
Actually, you're stealing fucking content if you don't give us credit. You have no hat logo wearing son of a bitch.
What's happening September?
I'll tell you what really annoys me too. Me and him have essentially the exact same facial hair.
That's true.
It's almost identical in style, which bothers me.
All right. So what? I don't get the.
No, get angry like I am. Be mad at this
I don't
man.
be angry. I'm fine.
You're not
I have
mad.
no problem
Okay.
with no. This I don't mind when because I at the time I didn't know what it meant. I had a feeling it meant.
Who cares? It's not about blackout the system. It's about us getting credit.
Nothing. No, nothing's about us. I don't need credit. I want. I wanted to know what it mean. What Rosie O'Donnell meant by it.
Fuck her.
At
Who
the time,
cares?
I thought, okay, maybe it's fight the system. I get that. But what did he say? He put out some dates. What's happening on those dates?
Yeah, it is. First of all, okay, you're not offended by you fucking half a face in this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And do you know why that is? Because he's zoomed in enough to take our social media handle, wherever he took this from, TikTok or Instagram.
I don't know why it bothers you.
He zoomed in and took, because just give us credit. Just be like at Anthony's, on it. Just give us credit. Don't go a couple of YouTubers. Hey, just say the AOA podcast. How fucking hard is that to say?
Well, is he pro us or is he against us or is he just answering our question?
It even worse. It has nothing. It has nothing to do with us, which drives me even more crazy.
Well, that's the point. Who cares? I don't. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me.
A couple of brilliant podcasters. Is that hard to say? A couple of YouTubers. Would you go fuck yourself?
A couple of YouTubers.
You know what? He's just an Instagrammer to me. He can go fuck himself. I got a headline for you. A stupid Instagrammer doesn't know how to tag people and give the proper credit. Asshole.
Man, you are just.
I wrote him. I said, hey, if you're going to use my clip, the least you could do is tag us and say the name and not just call us YouTubers. Tag us or I have to report this. I'm going to fucking report this. 6,435.
No, on your comment.
Oh. Good question. 3.
Yeah, so maybe ease off on the we are something special talk.
Yeah. Well, by the way, when I commented on this, it was like after, oh my God, Rosie O'Donnell commented on it. And she only got 17,016 more likes than us.
That's something.
Blackout the system. How about credit the system, son of a bitch?
I'm all for fight the,
Okay, let me tell you the other part of this.
I think that just meant like Rage Against the Machine.
What he's saying is like, I don't spend money, don't go out that day. Right. Let's
non-violent protesting. I get it.
Right.
I'm in.
Delusional.
I support.
Delusional.
Delusional.
It's never going to happen. You know what?
Yeah, but at least it's a voice. It's a. I don't know, but it's a movement. It's as big as that, but it's
a nothing.
It's something. It's getting some kind of traction, so it's something.
No, it's never going to get any traction because when you steal content, nobody wants to work with you. That's the difference.
Oh, you got to relax.
But what he's saying is, we said this is what Rosie said, and we don't know what it means. And he's like, hey, everybody, we got to do more work to get this out there. September 16th or whatever he said, it's never going to happen. Nobody's going to do it. Nobody's going to notice the difference. And everybody who thinks that they're doing something right now is going to feel like Meghan Markle, a big fat fucking failure when it's all said and done.
It's not going to happen with that attitude.
Yeah. I'm saying white out the system. Okay. No. Purple out the system. I'm saying let's go spend some money.
No, that sounded vaguely racist.
Rainbow out the system. I'm going to go and spend money at LGBTQ places.
That's fine. I think that's
tell everybody to go. Well, who do you think's back in those places? Big banks.
Well, anyway. I'm all for blackout the system if it means fighting the
I'm not. Wake me
non-violently protesting the government that's in charge right now. I'm all for it.
Wake me up when you got a real fucking cause. SoFlo Fines
that we have now sucks.
SoFlo Fines is my good buddy Joanna, who let me know about the theft that took place, and she even scolded the person in the comments section. Look at her store, like she's got like cool, like look at all this cool fucking shit. There's just cool people in there buying stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's located in Southern Florida. For those of you who are curious,
does she sell online?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
I don't know, but I love her dearly. She's one of the best people I ever had to work with professionally. And if you're in the area, in the Delray Beach area, or if you can like her shit and follow her and buy her stuff, please do so. She's wonderful.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this mirror. Like,
it's a nice mirror.
These are people who goes, we can't just have a fucking mirror. We need some shit around. You got to put some shit around the mirror. You can't just put a mirror or a frame, like a picture. Like, don't be ridiculous. Like, let's get some fucking shit around the mirror. And
how would you feel if SoFlo Fines shared our video and didn't credit us?
No, she could do whatever she wants. So
what are you picking and choosing?
Because I know her, I like her. I
got no problem with the guy.
Fuck him. You can't just take people's shit.
Oh, you gotta relax.
Even when I shit on people or we hate people, we still credit them. We still give them the credit because that's the proper journalistic thing to do.
Yeah, but you're not journalists. It's just a guy with a camera, a phone.
We're not men.
We are not.
Time travel paradox. So,
man, we veered a little bit off topic, but sure.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't think we're gonna have time to do a vacation recap. Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's talking about this thing because his co-host guy, which he's got a new co-host now. I think the old guy left. Chuck Nice. I think Chuck Nice is gone and it's another guy. I don't know.
Chuck was good.
I like Chuck too. He's a good guy. The example that he used was Back to the Future. Now, anytime you're going to explain science to me and use Back to the Future, I am all in.
Yeah, I got. Back to the Future is full of holes.
It is, but I love it.
But okay, I love it too. It's a classic.
I love it. I have. Aside from the only thing non-Superman-y on my desk and non-Mets is I got the DeLorean on my desk.
That's more prevalent in your. You should have things. That's a good thing to show off.
Yeah, I got the. Yeah, I know, right? I don't. Yeah, I know it's weird. I don't put, but I got some fun.
Nobody wants to look at you. I want to look at the DeLorean.
Yeah. All right. So this is what he says: a gin particle time travel paradox is when someone or something, particle or whatever, doesn't have an origin.
Right.
Never was created. So, in other words. In the example that Neil deGrasse Tyson uses is Marty McFly goes back in time and he plays Johnny B. Good.
Right.
Whatchamacallit's cousin hears it. Who's the
Barry.
guy? Chuck Berry.
Marvin Barry. It's your cousin Marvin Barry. Yeah.
So Marvin Barry hears it, calls up Chuck, and Chuck hears the lick that he's playing, and that gives him the idea to write Johnny B. Good. So it's this little like infinite loop of Chuck Berry would have never wrote the song if Marvin didn't call him with what Marty McFly was playing, but Marty McFly would have never played the song had Chuck Berry not wrote it. And so there's no origin, basically.
I got you.
How weird is that?
It is weird. It's weird, but if you view, in my opinion, I could be way off here, but if I view time as a straight line, and even going back in time is going forward on that straight line, you with me?
I'm trying.
Okay, so I'm going forward on the line, and I want to go back to 1955, but I'm still along this line. My time, I'm still aging, and I'm still going along my.
Oh, okay.
My experience is still going forward.
Mm-hmm.
So then that would put Chuck that would give the origin to Chuck Berry that's where it starts, and then I come back, and I don't know if that solves the paradox, but it gives it an origin, because if time
technically started with Chuck Berry, right?
Technically started with Chuck Berry, but if I'm always going forward, even going back in time, still moving forward in my experiences. I feel like if you look at time as two separate things, like, yeah, there's the date and the exact time, but there's also life aging and progressing. I feel like maybe there's two different ways to see time.
I've just never been more confused about life in my entire life. I don't know what's happening. You know what I mean? It's weird. Like,
yeah,
maybe we should bring Erin in for this to have somebody with intelligence guide us through this portion of the show.
Did I ever tell you I discovered a what's it called? Plot hole in Back to the Future that nobody talks about.
I would love to hear this.
I've never heard anybody else talk about this.
All right, lay it on me.
I discovered it on my own, and I'm surprised nobody thinks of this. So, the third movie.
Okay.
Well, all right. The end of the second movie. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen Back to the Futures, but come on. So at the end of the second movie, Doc Brown is in the DeLorean, gets struck by lightning, and gets sent back to 1855. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Beginning of the third movie, Marty finds the DeLorean in the cave and goes back. He's in 1955 and goes back to 1855 to get Doc.
Okay.
Now, what people overlook is that there should be 2 DeLoreans in 1855.
In 1885. Okay.
Or 1885, whatever it was. Because the one Doc went back in and the one Marty went back in. It's the same car, but it came from 2 different times.
Right.
But, I feel like the whole plot of the third movie is them trying to repair a car that a perfectly fine one should already exist.
Right. Oh, good point. Because aren't there 2?
There's 2 Docs when they go back to 1955.
Right. I was going to say, aren't there 2 DeLorean? When Biff steals the DeLorean and goes back in time and gives himself the sports almanac, aren't there? No.
Well, Flying Wise says that do they still have fuel? Remember, at this time, they're using garbage as fuel.
Right.
But that breaks or something, so they have to push. The fuel line broke or something. No. They're using it as a replacement for plutonium.
Right.
The garbage replaces the plutonium, but they still need gasoline, which they don't have. But they only don't have that because Marty broke the fuel line on the one he went back in. But the fuel line should still be intact in Doc's car.
Mm-hmm.
So Doc went back in time and put the car in a cave. Marty discovers the car, goes back to the time where Doc put the car in the cave. There should already be a car in that cave.
That's true. Nobody does talk about that.
That solves the whole movie.
Everybody's always focused on the fact that the mom wanted to bang the son. That's what everybody can get past.
That's the second one.
The incest was the hard part.
No, that's the first one.
That's the first one, yeah.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
But
I don't give a shit,
movies.
though.
I still love them.
They're the Neil deGrasse Tyson clip of movies. I will not change the channel if I come across that shit.
All 3. I'll watch all 3 of them. They're all great.
I have to watch the third one again because I haven't watched that. The Back to the Future trilogy is literally like the Godfather trilogy. I'm watching 1 and 2 disproportionately more than the third.
Well, I love the third one's great because I love that we went to the future in the second one. Now we're going to the past in this one. The possibilities were endless, but I like that they set it up this way because I don't remember which movie it was. It was either the first or the second where they set up that Doc likes the Old West. I think it was maybe even the first. I think it was
right.
And that he always wanted to go to the Old West, and then he finally does.
And he bags Mary Steenburgen. It can't go better for you.
Right?
Literally.
He makes a train fucking thing into a time machine.
I know.
It's good stuff.
It's so fucking cool. But the absurdity of those films where there's always the Biff, like there's always a Tannen, just a dick.
I love it. He's a great villain.
Stupid and absurd, but also so accurate and realistic because no matter what, there is always like the same people in life,
Yeah, but to always have a problem with one complete, with one family bloodline.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Oh, Doyle rules.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But still, love those movies.
The best.
Plot holes and all. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, even plot holes, incest, or whatever's uncomfortable about it. It's still like I'm fucking watching this. I'm watching the shit out of this.
Still some fun movies.
It's amazing. Like we really did. I mean, we're 42. If you're in your 50s, you've lived through the greatest movie era ever.
Yeah, I mean the 90s.
Ever.
90s were the best. I mean, 80s too. Yeah, 80s had some classics. I mean, Karate Kid, Back to the Future, Goonies?
Possibly. I don't know if that was 70s or 80s.
Couple of Star Wars are in there.
All of them, right? Except for the first one was 77.
First one was 77, then 80 and 83.
So, yeah.
But, I mean, some great movies in the 80s. The 90s, again, riddled with classics. Some great ones in the 70s too, but I feel like they were either really great or yeah.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, like, if you're making a top 100 films of all time, a majority, I would say 86, 87 of those films are going to be from 70 on.
Maybe. I don't know. You got some classics, black and white.
You got Citizen Kane. You got all those things. But I just think that
there's a lot in that group that you might overlook.
I just think that a majority of I'll tell you what, though. So Cuddles, so I had COVID. When I got back from vacation, I got COVID. And Cuddles had a pretty major surgery today. And she's fine, by the way. She had big cock installed, 7-incher. So she's, we're going to be doing a lot more LGBTQ stuff, by the way. Anyway, she's who she is now. It's great. We're loving life. And I'm walking funny, but besides that, it's good. The whole thing has been wonderful.
No more funny than you usually do.
Thank you. Thanks, Flying Y. But anyway, so her and I were not like sleeping in the same room, and she was in the other room, and she put on Jaws.
50th anniversary, baby.
Yeah. Here's the thing about Cuddles. It's hard to be married to her because I always go, what do you want to watch? And she's like, I don't care. Like I'm lifting 90% of the content load in our relationship. I'm picking everything.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, but it is a little.
I feel like you would complain if it was the other way, where you had no control over what you watched.
Probably, I will find the way to complain about everything, but that's besides the point. Stop picking on me, by the way. I'm
defending Cuddles.
Yeah, no, but it's like the guilt I feel because it's like are you enjoying this? I'm like, are you liking this? Like, I want to make sure she's happy too.
You picked Jaws, or you did?
She picked Jaws.
Why wouldn't she? Yeah, that's
because we've seen Jaws, we've watched Jaws together, but it's like I would never pick Jaws. But anyway, the reason why I brought this up is because you said the thing about movies. Jaws looks so fucking good.
Man, practical effects are the way to go. You got CGI today that there's CGI that's really good, but then there's just obvious, all right, this is a cartoon I'm watching, basically.
Yeah.
But practical effects, there hasn't been a good Ninja Turtles, revamp. Right. Since they did them costumes. Those are the best.
But not even the effects. Like effects, I agree with everything you just said. But let's leave it out for a second. Like, I walk in, I open the door just to see if she, wants anything. I'm going downstairs and I'm looking at the screen. And I'm like, oh, you're watching Jaws? It's just Roy Scheider on the screen, and I'm looking at him, and the like the water's behind him, and like the water's so blue, and the boat is like this, wooded, and I'm looking at him like it's just like it fucking looks good. Like it's a little grainy from the film. Well, like movies don't look good anymore.
They're too polished. This was, especially a Jaws movie. You want it to be kind of gritty.
Yeah.
If Jaws never came out and they just decided to come up with it today, the shark would be CGI'd.
Right.
The the shots would be these quick shots. You don't know what the hell's going on.
Right.
I hate that. In Jaws, the original, I mean, you had you had these shots that were like brilliantly framed, and this wasn't like a fast moving like a lot of action movies. You don't know who the hell's where and where the action is.
Not to sound like a cinephile asshole, but the cinematography is so goddamn gorgeous. That scene where he's in the beach chair and the mayor walks in front of him and the ocean's behind him and he's
jump cuts, and then it just does that zoom fucking thing.
Yeah. And then it's also like they're both in focus, like the girl who might be getting in trouble in the water and just the way it all sits in the frame is so fucking beautiful.
That's the thing you might the 70s had a lot of revolutionary movies. Like, I know I'm a broken record, but Star Wars, they had to invent computers to make that movie.
Mm-hmm.
They had to invent the technology to get what they wanted on screen. And that's what they came up with. They came up with Lucas ILM, Industrial Light and Magic.
Yeah.
And it's just incredible the shit that they did. Jaws, the reason the storytelling in Jaws about not really seeing the shark until like the second or third act of the movie.
Yeah.
That only happened by accident because the shark wasn't working right.
Right.
I mean, but it ended up being like a brilliant storytelling model. And it just was revolutionary at the time.
Spielberg is so fucking good. I mean, he is so good. I was thinking about Lincoln the other day. I'm like, Lincoln might be the most perfect movie of all time.
Lincoln
is so fucking wonderful from start to finish.
I saw it once when it first came out, not in the theaters, when it was on TV.
It was brilliant.
I don't remember a lot of it.
Oh my God. You gotta watch it again. Daniel Day that might be the best performance ever.
He's a brilliant actor. I mean, you can't.
But it's another thing where you look at it and you go, God, everything looks beautiful.
Milkshake. Sorry. That's probably one of his classic lines that everybody knows.
He's fucking great. Anyway, Erin's been here for a while and hasn't chimed in at all. I feel
oh, sweetheart.
Oh no, I just wanted to, first of all, just my paradox thing that bothers me is that John Connor sends his dad back in time to bother him. And
right.
I'm a girl who suspends disbelief. I go along for the ride. I don't take things apart, and that always bothered me.
Wait, what happens? He sends his dad?
That's the same thing that you're talking about with the Chuck Berry thing. Yeah. You remember what happened in the first? Do you remember the first Terminator?
Refresh it. I'm sure there's people who don't, and I also don't remember. I know he sends himself back in time. I thought. He sends the Terminator to warn him or save his mom or something, right? Wasn't that the?
If you wanna.
That's something different.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
This is that he sends. Basically, Linda Hamilton in the first one creates life with this guy, and then she finds out that her son sent him back in time to father him, which makes no sense.
So John Connor in the future
sends his own dad father to bang his mom.
So
he could be born. Right. That is the same thing. That's a gin particle. It's the exact same thing. Right.
And my other movie story, it was about when you were talking about the, I don't think you know this story, Frank. It was, maybe you do, but how you pause to watch movies and you just can't stop. When I graduated from college, had very, very attentive parents.
Hang on. Was this when you were dating Kash Patel? Just to clarify for the people at home.
No. Oh, okay. I don't know where he went to school.
Oh, okay. But you were high school. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was middle school.
Oh, it was middle school. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't go to high school with him.
But is everybody keeping track? I got nothing right in the last 2 minutes.
Literally, you tried to bring up an old reference and you got none of it right.
It's horrible.
No Kash Patel. Okay. It was Kash back then. Right. But I went to school in a different state. So my parents and my sister were at a hotel room, and I went to the place really, really early, and I kept watching their seats, and they were empty. And it was getting to be the point where, people want tickets. Like they were like, are these seats like taken? And I was like, where are they? So I wasn't in the habit of speaking back to my parents. But when I saw my sister, I was like, where the hell were you guys? What was The Godfather on TV? And my sister was like, that's exactly what happened.
I did not know this story.
Can't leave before The Godfather ends. Not for that's hysterical. They were late because of The Godfather.
I was being silly, but it's exactly why they were late.
Oh my God, that's so funny. That's a
know
great
that
topic. What movie could make you late?
What movie you're on your way to something? I have to see this.
Yeah, you're like, fuck it, we're walking in 45 minutes late. We're not gonna turn. Yeah.
Erin and I were on a cruise, and we were waiting to leave to get off the ship. It was the end of the cruise, and we're in in our stateroom, and we're watching a movie, and we were sitting there watching it, hoping that we didn't get called to leave we were waiting for our section or whatever to be called off the ship. But we were like, oh, this movie is good. It was Replicas or something, right?
Replicas.
It's not a great,
fuck is Replicas?
Exactly.
I never heard of this movie.
It's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, it's Keanu Reeves. It was very funny the way we couldn't leave because we had to find out what the replicas were up to.
We were so invested in this movie. It's Keanu Reeves. It's from, I think, maybe the early 2000s. And it's his family gets killed, but he gets like clones made of them. And I'd never heard of this movie until we were on this ship and we were watching it because there's nothing else on and we were waiting to leave. And then they called us off the ship. We had to leave and we never saw the end of the movie.
Wow. Oh, you never went back. We got to find this movie and watch it. Oh my God.
Every time we forget that, we never saw the end of it.
Oh no. So you don't know if it's playing or not?
Don't know how it worked out.
And you've never looked. And how many times have you fucking sat there in that house?
What do you want to watch? What do you want to watch?
Right.
And we never think, Replicas. We should watch Replicas.
All right. Replicas, let me see, is on Amazon Prime right now. You could do it.
We could do it.
You can close the loop, as they say in the corporate world.
Yeah, but this gives us a goal.
You're never gonna watch Replicas. It's over.
We're never gonna see the other Replicas.
When was this even made? 2018.
Oh, so it wasn't that old. I thought it was early 2000.
I feel like 2015 to 2020 is like a lost time. Like
you got COVID in there.
Yeah, the beginning of quote. Yeah, but it's like, can you name a great movie from that time period, or a song, or an album, or can you be like, it was fucking tearing it up. It was so and so in 2017. Like, it's just such a weird. I think it's just like a little bit of a lost time. I'm
sure there are great movies, and if I looked up movies in this time period, I'd probably go, oh yeah, this one is, but none are jumping to mind.
No, they really don't. They don't really jump that much anymore. And it's like, I feel like the 2000s have a feel to it with movies and music.
Monday has a feel.
Yeah.
Friday has a feel. I feel Tuesday ones.
That's it. Once you get into 2015, it's over, man. It's done with.
Game over, man. Well, that's when Marty McFly went to the future. He went to 2015. There were flying cars.
Good point.
There was 3D Jaws pictures. Another Jaws reference there.
I was going to go over vacay, but I'm suddenly not in the mood. And also, we've done a lot of time, and we have to get in blind top 5. You want to skip it?
Yeah, nobody cares about it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does care. I don't.
Anthony went on vacation. End of story. Came back with COVID.
It came back with COVID. Yeah. It was the greatest. It was the greatest vacation of my life. I mean, that's what I think is
now on the cruising.
That's what I think is interesting. Like, you and Erin have been such huge cruisers and have been talking about cruising for so long. And I went on one, and I'm like, so fucking in.
You've been missing out, man.
I'm like Charlie Sheen on a Coke bench. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking, but it's absurd. So the boat we went on was like the fourth largest. It was the largest boat in the world like 4 years ago. Now it's like the fourth largest boat.
They just keep building them bigger and bigger, man.
Bigger and bigger. And we come off it. And I said to the kids, my kids, they don't fucking know anything. I go, you want to go on another cruise? My son goes, yeah, only if it's on the Star though, like, because it's bigger. I'm like, what? What crack addict behavior are we developing already? On like, we got to go on the bigger one. Like all we said for a week was, can you fucking believe how big this boat is? Like, I can't fucking believe how big this boat. And now we're like, we got to get on the bigger one. It's absurd behavior.
It is. All right. So
we have a story too.
A little bit of a story. So, okay, you were on vacation. Erin and I drove my niece back to college. A few hours to get there, a few hours to get back. But Anthony, being the wonderful friend, Anthony and Cuddles, they lent us their car because it's a bigger car and we had to fit all of our niece's things in there. So we appreciate that. Thank you. But got a little story for you.
Uh-oh.
So we go Friday night to pick up your car. We drive to Anthony's house. Erin and I drive to Anthony's house. Now the plan is we drive to your house, we get in, we leave our car in your driveway, we drive home in your car. So that the next day, Saturday, we could go drive my niece to college.
Right.
So we pick up your car, no problems. We come home, we get into our driveway. Now our car, we have become accustomed to when you approach the car and the key fob is in the area.
Yeah.
The door unlocks.
Yeah.
Your car does not have that feature.
It does not. No. Oh, I thought you were going to tell me you got home and realized like your garage door opener is in your car and you couldn't get into your house. Oh, okay. I thought that's what you were going to say.
No,
that would have been better.
Well, that would have been wonderful. I would have loved that.
So
that would have been awesome.
You locked our keys in the car?
So we get home. I get out of the driver's side. Erin gets out of the passenger side. We both shut the door. I locked the doors. I hit the lock button for all the doors.
Yeah.
We both shut the doors. And I go, all right, do you have the key? Oh, no, I don't have the keys. Do you have the key? Ends up, we left the only car, it's a key fob. We left it in the car.
Yeah.
Doors are now locked. It's about 8:00 at night, the night before we have to drive my niece up to college.
Yeah.
So we look at each other. What the hell are we going to do? We get on the phone. It's Friday night after 8:00. We're calling locksmiths.
But I thought you couldn't lock the keys in the car. I thought they wouldn't lock if the key is in the car.
Dude, they definitely.
That's what we thought.
Okay.
Apparently not the case.
Okay.
So yeah, so we get in the house. We're freaking out. The key is in the car, locked. So we go, oh, shit, what are we supposed to do? So we call. We're Googling local locksmiths. We're getting numbers. We're calling. So the company line seems to be a technician will call you. You call a locksmith company. Okay, no problem. Gives you your information. We'll have a technician reach out to you.
Okay.
Great. We call 4 different places. 2 of them call us back. 2 of them we never hear from. So the 2 that reach us back, the first one calls us. I get on the phone with the guy. As he's talking to us, he goes, all right, I could be there in 15 minutes. What kind of car is it? Blah, 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 blah. As he's talking to us, he goes, oh, shit. I just blew a tire.
We hear the tire blow. It's crazy.
So the guy, the locksmith, is driving around somewhere. As he's on his way to get to us, he blows a tire. So I go, all right. So he goes, all right, it's gonna. I could get to you, but it's gonna be a little while because I have to change a tire. Wonderful. The other company calls us back, and we're like, well, do we go with the blown tire guy? Do we go with this guy? So we put this second company into action. We're like, all right, you're up.
Fuck the guy who's got to change his tire. You're out of a job.
So that's what we said, fuck the tire guy.
Okay.
So we go with this guy. We're like, all right. So they call us back, but they don't have a tech. It was like they couldn't get a hold of a tech, whatever it was. So all right. So we got two. So we got 2 places in a race to see which one is going to help us.
Okay.
So we finally get the. This is after hours. Now it's like 10:30. So it started at like 8:00. It's now 10:30 at night. The tire guy calls us back. All right, on my way. I'll be there in 15 minutes. Great. Comes by. We call off the other company. This guy comes by. He got into the car. no damage. You're okay. I didn't want
Clearly not. We would have known none of this. Yeah.
He did this thing that he put in these air pillow things. They're like flattened, and then he put them in, and all of a sudden he's pumping it like an air blood pressure pump. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
And all of a sudden it's pushing the door open, your car door.
The door?
Like it's gradually creating a gap that the door is opening a little bit.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, great. And then he sticks this wand in there, and he unlocked the door.
Wow.
I'm like, holy shit! The whole thing took like 10 minutes. I'm like, this is amazing. This is great. Popped it open. I got the keys. Everything's wonderful. Do I want to tell them? Should I tell them how much?
How much it costs?
Not complaining. We're happy to do it. You had nothing to do. This was our fault. But at the end of the day, it was over $200 to pay.
$270.
$270 to pop this door, to unlock the door. It took 10 minutes.
No.
So we did that. And the guy gave us his card. He's like, call me if you. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, so that was that.
This was also just one other weird part. I was good for the first hour. Then I started freaking out,
because it's getting later.
Roger Rabbit, when he drinks the liquor, that was me. I was insane. So our car is at your house, which is an hour away. So we don't have a working car, and it's 10:30 at night. So I cross the street to the people across the street, and I'm like, can we just borrow your car to go get our car so we can drive our niece, forget her, all the stuff she needs, just get her up there, because
we don't a few things that we can
fit. And maybe like a few things. So she's like, sure. And then she goes, oh, we have the exact same car. So I'm like, I don't think that'll do anything, but okay. She's like, let me just try my key fob.
Yeah,
she touches the key fob.
Has your same car.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah. She touches her key fob and your lights go on. Like they flicker
out.
So I was like, oh my God, it's unlocked. And she's like, no, I guess it just makes the lights flicker. So just fucking with me, like playing with my emotions. I'm already insane.
No, why would it do that though? I
don't know.
It made your lights do that, and we were like,
it didn't do anything. It didn't open it. She tried the trunk. It was crazy, but it just felt like a weird another thing that happened that night.
That was another moment that happened in the 2.5 hours we were freaking out before the guy got there.
Oh my God, that sucks so bad. Well, could you have gone back in my house if you got a ride back out there?
If we got to your house, we would have had to borrow someone else's car to get to your house to get our car. I would have drove one car, Aaron would have drove.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Why get your car? Why not just go into my house and get the second key? The other set.
Because we couldn't reach you. We didn't know where you
where it was.
What am I going to ransack your house? Although no, it's probably fun too.
You could. It's not that far. I'm trying to think if we actually left the second one home, because there was a moment where Dee had it with her. Cuddles had the key with her, and I said to her, "Why are you taking that?"
There was a moment where we were actually researching and looking up whether or not it was a hoax. You know those YouTube videos where people use duct tape on the window and pull the window down?
You pull the window down? Right.
We were looking that up to see if that would do damage, to see if it actually works.
Right.
That never works.
Oh my God. I can't believe you locked
crazy.
The keys.
Yeah, we locked it, right? And we were like, what the hell? She's got to go back to college. We got to get her there. We're the only ones. And we were freaking out. But we got it. We got her up there. The guy, came in at the crunch time at 0 hour.
Oh, your niece will never know it. You dropped 270 just to fucking do it.
She doesn't.
Oh my! I think it was like the first thing I said when I saw her.
Pony up, bitch.
Hey, you know what this is costing your uncle and me?
Yeah.
Pony up, motherfucker. This ain't free.
Yeah.
So that was a fun time.
Oh my God. I got a ticket like a few weeks ago, and I didn't know I got a ticket until the day we left for vacation.
Camera.
And I was like, fuck that. I was like, so when I got back home, it was like, it's due today, or else you're gonna, and it was such a bullshit ticket, and I paid it because I was gonna fight it. When I left, I was like, I'm fighting this and I'm gonna win. And then when I got back, I was like, it's not worth it. I'm just so tired. I can't even
pay it and forget about it.
Pay to move on. It pisses me off. I'm on Jericho Turnpike, which for people who don't know is like a 5-lane road in New York. I'm going one morning, right? I'm driving. I had a meeting to do. I go, I'm driving, and I'm running a little late, but I'm gonna make it. But I'm going along, you know. And I'm driving. It's 2 lanes in this direction. It's 2 lanes in the opposite direction. It's a big middle turning lane. It's one of those roads that the middle turning lane is there the whole entire time, you know. And me and the 2 we're just going. We're driving, and I clear a truck who's in the turning lane at this intersection. And by the time I clear the truck, just on the other side in the far lane is a bus with the stop sign out. I'm doing 40 miles an hour.
Oh, you passed the school? Was it a school bus?
There's a car right behind me. Not only did I do it, the 7 cars in front of me did it. And I know this because these motherfuckers film. When that sign goes out, there's 3 cameras on the bus that's filming. That's how they got me.
So you got that, all right.
And it's like, it's not just me. Like I'll show you the video, Frank. There's just cars whizzing by while the stop sign is like, how
you got the video? How did you get the video?
They send it to you. They send you a summons. And if you scan the QR code on the summons, you put the summons number in, and they show you stills and a video, several videos.
Sounds like a members only video.
Yeah, that's a good, maybe.
So the video doesn't prove that you were obstructed in some way?
No, you can barely kind of see it. But I mean, literally 11 cars go by while the stop sign is out. It's like, so that you ticketed everybody. Like, it is fucking like, and because my defense was going to be, what did you want me to do? Jam on the brakes and get hit from behind? Like, it's too late. And I did have that moment where it's like, you look at something and you know the law, but you know, okay, there's not a kid.
It's going to cause a huge problem.
Right. If there was a kid jutting out on the road, I'm slamming on the brakes and taking it, I'm taking the hit from behind, but it's on the other side. There's no kid. He's not crossing from this side. The kid was on and by the way, it's a commercial boulevard. It's not like you expect there to be a house like there.
Well, school. There might be a school there,
but it wasn't. It was there's like a random like house in the middle of these businesses. Stop.
There could be bus. The bus might drop off kids at that one thing.
Possibly, maybe. But it's just, I'm like, this is such bullshit. And I go, I'll fight. I could fight this and win. And then just the thought of taking a day to go there and argue with these people, the thing was going to get in late to be. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pay $250. $250. They got some fucking nerve.
You think you'd lock your keys out of your car for that much
money? Yeah, for 20 extra bucks, you could have locked your key fob in the car.
So I say that to tell you, don't feel bad. We're all getting fucked out of something lately, It ain't everybody's fault. Whose fault was it, though? Yours or Aaron's?
Actually, it was both of ours. The key fob was on my side of the door. But to be fair, I didn't know he was going to press the lock and close it. But I closed my door, and it was one of those. He goes to me, you have the key fob? I said, no, you have the key fob. And he was like, I most definitely don't have the key fob. And then the fun began.
You indirectly brought up an amazing. Wait, hold on a second. Mm-hmm. What are you, fucking 90 years old? You're locking the door from the inside before you close it? What is wrong with you?
I get out of the car. I hit the door lock and then the door's closed and it's locked.
Who locks the inside from the inside on the way out? You lock on the outside, or you fob.
Sometimes you hit the fob, it doesn't lock. It just hits it just alarms it.
No. This isn't 1987 anymore. Nobody's locking from the inside.
Excuse me, this isn't 1987. How about the key fob in the area should open the car?
It does. You just have to press the button. It doesn't automatically open when you walk by. You got to press the button.
Step into the future, my friend. I have the key fob for my car in my pocket. I walk up to the car. I put my hand on the handle. The door unlocks.
All right. Well, listen, fancy pants. We all can't afford, big sports cars.
You have you don't have an old car. Every time I called a locksmith, I told him it's like I didn't know the exact year, but it's within the last 5.
that was the other thing because they had one guy really thought it wasn't our car because we couldn't answer any questions.
How many miles? I have no idea.
They were like, yeah, and they were like, and then it was weird because didn't they? I mean, I wasn't there, but when I was on the phone, they said like you can produce the fob. Like they were pretty much like, we're not breaking into this car for you because we were so sketchy that they were like, we had to produce the fob to show that we left the keys in the car and we weren't stealing this car.
I did have to show that I told the guy, I was like, yeah, it's in the door, it's right there. You couldn't see it from the window, but as soon as I opened the door, I grabbed it and I was like, all right, I got it.
Ridiculous.
You had to tell him where it was in the car. That's so funny.
Yeah, so it's not just like I'm breaking. And it was in our driveway too. It wasn't like it was on the street. It's in our driveway, and I have my ID. I'm like, this is my house.
Right.
They were like, what year is it? We were like, we don't know. And they were like, what year did you buy it? We're like, define buy. And they were like, okay, we're not coming.
Yeah.
I just picture them like, all right, I got the registration here. Spell your last name. You guys like, oh,
spell your last name.
Oh shit.
Do you guys
spell
want
my last name? That's pretty good. I can't.
Do you guys want to wait a week on BT5?
Oh, it's up to you. I'm down to stay if you're down to stay.
I'm down to stay. The people in the chat down to stay. We'll only do one.
I just got to grab a piece of paper. I should have gotten it before. I'm an idiot.
Yes. Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right, Erin. Is it a blind top five, or is it 8 or 12?
It's 8. Very good.
It's 8.
Yeah.
Not bad. Pretty good. Pretty proud of that. Pretty good guess in there.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. And is this the cuddles involved one or the non-cuddles?
No, I'm saving that one for maybe next week when she feels better.
You're saving all your love for her?
Agreed.
Okay. All right. That's good to know.
Yeah. You know what was funny was, you know how I get like really paranoid? Do you remember when we called you? I got like really paranoid. I'm like, maybe something did happen to the car and they know. And Frank's like, they don't know. It's fine. And then Frank was like, hey, buddy, I just called to talk. And you were like, that's interesting.
That's so funny that you say that. So, okay, it's Sunday, this past Sunday. We're home. I see a missed call from Frank. I don't know why. My phone was like ringing, but I didn't see it. I knew why. I know why. I turned all the notifications off while I was on vacation, and I couldn't figure out how to turn them back on. So it like flashes on the screen for a second, then it's gone. Then I go to answer, and I can't get. So I see a missed call from Frank, and I turn to Cuddles. And I'm having breakfast outside of the house. Right, we're like eating outside. It's like a nice morning, and I go, Frank calling me at like 10:45 on this. I'm like, this is not good. I'm like panicking. I'm like, because we have a mutual person in our lives that's, has got some health things and everything else like that. Plus, like, our parents are at the age now where like any second, if your friend, you're at the age where when your friend calls, you're like, oh my God, I hope that was fucking mom. It's just like one of those things. Like Frank, for as older friends as we are, we don't call each other on the phone that often, and definitely not Sunday morning at like 10:45. So now, and I'm at the point. What?
That was my influence. I was like, call him now. He's like, it's a weird time to call. I was like, do it.
Yeah. And I have COVID and I'm miserable and I'm exhausted. And I'm like, I can't take any more bad news. And she goes, just call him back. So I call back and we have a lovely conversation. Like, we literally spoke for a half hour. It was really nice. We connected. But I got off the phone and I remember being a little annoyed because I'm like, we're going to have no chemistry now on our first episode back. I'm like, I blew material. I told you some things about how the trip
we're not
was.
allowed to talk to each other unless it's on the podcast. Or else we blow all our material.
I'm like, we probably just killed the entire first episode. I'm like, this fucking sucks. So I had no idea.
Sorry,
were you really fishing to see if we knew? I had no fucking clue.
It just, that's just how I operate. I just get really nervous about things. And, and I'm like, well, and this is how neurotic I am. I was like, well, we haven't heard from them. And Frank's like, would we? Like, what would they text us?
We did
the car is okay.
The car and everything.
I was like, I don't know.
That's what you should tell people. You masked it with, we're just calling to say thank you. I was like,
how's that car running?
Yeah,
how's that driver's side door doing?
Is that door unlocking the way it should be?
Any dings or scratches?
Any balloons they accidentally left in your car?
Honestly, I was just, as long as it didn't turn into the car from Tommy Boy and come back in that shape, I was happy. I was like, oh, it's here. It's great. Fantastic.
What'd you do? Did you pull the door off the hinge? Oh,
Did
great.
you imagine? She opened the door,
What did you do?
came up in her hand.
Oh boy.
Oh shit, that is so funny. When you said balloons, I thought, oh, they must have blown like the window down to force the window down.
It was a flat, like a pressure, like a blood pressure wrap, and they put they opened the door a little and they slid it in there flat, and then they just inflated it and it pushed the door open a few inches, and he stuck a wand in there and unlocked.
Doesn't it weird you out that there's an entire profession out there that could just easily be stealing cars and they're not?
I don't know if they can start it. Maybe they can, maybe they can't, but they can definitely get into it.
Yeah, that's so like you think. How is this guy not like on his weekends just be like, I'm just gonna go into cars and see if I can get some cash out of the glove box and shit.
And they didn't look like tools that only I feel like you could. Where do you get?
Do you think if we search on Amazon we could get one of those things?
I don't know, but I feel like that's not a very rare thing to. If someone wants to do that,
Someone before said it sounds like a blow up doll. I think it would be funny if you guys got like a blow up doll, like tried to open the door with it.
I'm trying, man. I'm gonna pass out.
Blow harder. All right, Frankie C, we got a blind top 5. This is where Erin names some things and we have to rank it without knowing what's happening next. This one is going to be 8 spaces, though. That's how we do our blind top 5s on this podcast, with 8.
Yes. We're still going in alphabetical order. We're up to V, and this is vices, and next to it, in parentheses, minor. These aren't the big ones. No one's going to hell.
Like coke habits?
None of those. Just smaller things. And there are 8 of them, and if it sounds like something you're kind of guilty of, higher. And if it sounds like something you've never even tried, you little angel, number 8.
Ooh, I like this a lot. Okay.
So it's not something you like. It's something that you've either done or haven't. That's the
like if it sounds more like your jam, like a tiny vice, and if it's one of these, that holds no allure for me.
Gotcha. So whether or not you've done it is irrelevant. It's whether it's your jam.
It appeals to you.
Got it.
I'm sure everyone's done all of these, but we'll see.
I like this. I'm going to keep my eye on the live chat, Frank, because I feel like we're about to learn some things.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So number 1 is fib telling. Not outright lying, just little fibs.
Who hasn't told a fib?
I'll tell you what. I'm a fib teller.
Sometimes you fib.
I feel like if it's not hurting anybody's feelings, if there's no victims, you tell a fib.
A fib.
Yeah.
It's I don't think it's the worst.
No.
Of the vices,
Remember when we said nothing happened with your car? That was a fib.
Remember we called it thank you? We were just fishing for answers.
I don't know, I feel like fib is middle of the road-ish. I'd say 4 or 5.
Yeah, good call. I'm gonna put it at 5.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
You know when it turned for me? When I became a parent. It's
a perfect example.
When it was just like, I'm going to save myself from 15 more minutes of questions by just saying this instead. That's what turned me.
That's what did it. Magic.
Yeah.
You have a question about this or that? It's a magician. I don't know what to tell you. Wizard took care of that.
Who do you lie to the most? I'll tell you right away.
No, I don't
you. My mother. I lie to my mother. I have to.
About what?
Just my mother called me the other day. I'm smiling. I answer the phone. I'm smiling. She goes, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing's wrong." I'm like, "Everything." She's like, "What is something? Something's bothering you though. You're not telling me." I'm like, "No, I have to lie." What
was wrong?
Nothing. It is just.
You weren't lying.
I wasn't lying, but usually it's a must lie situation with her. Like I have to. She's almost become my third child, where I have to just guard her from the absolute truth, just to save myself the anguish. Yeah, that's it. It's not hurting her feel or anything. It's just like Does
she watch this podcast?
She does not. No, not in this. No, she's not going to be here 2 hours and 8 minutes in. That's for fuck sure. This will not make it to the clips, by the way.
Sending it. Okay.
Yeah, but if she's like, "Hey, where's that shirt I bought you?" Like, "Oh yeah, I was just wearing it yesterday." Like that kind of shit. Like that, I just have to. Got to do it.
Yeah.
So fibs are good one. I'm going 5. Where'd you go? 4?
I put 5 as well.
You got 5?
And you fib to your kids. I get it.
You got a fib.
We fib to Anthony's kids.
Yeah.
All right.
Your dad loves you, that kind of thing.
Aaron, where do you put this? Women have to put this at number 2. They lie all the time. Like, I had an orgasm. I came.
I fib a lot.
No, the sex was good. It was really good. It was the best sex I ever had in my life. Those are the kinds of lies women tell.
Bird has it at 7.
She tells it like it is.
Honest Abe over here. So does Robin. I got it at 7.
There you go.
I think they're fucking lying right now, sons of bitches.
That could be a fib bite right there.
Yeah, how do we know?
We don't know.
All right.
Number 2 is this is not a word, but I couldn't think of another. Covetousness, basically wanting what others have.
Okay.
Mm.
Envy, but not the deadly sin kind. Just the I'd love to have that car.
Oh,
gotcha.
I'm gonna keep it forever.
You know, I'm going to make a big admission here. I'm going to put that at 4. That is a problem. I'm not proud of it, but I do have that from time to time.
Really?
I do. Yeah.
What do you want in life? What can we get you? Is it material things?
Material things. Yeah. Yeah, it could be material. It's some material things. You know what I'm really bent over like these days? When we were growing up, it was like the only successful people you knew of or heard of, like invented something amazing or went on to be like an astronaut or had some extraordinary thing. So now when I see like plumbers who have built themselves a nice little business, I do have that envy of like, I didn't know it was that. You didn't have to invent something to make $1 million, or to have like a.
Well, they might not be making $1 million. Plus, that's probably a pain in the. I'm sure that's not easy to do that.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But builds a business up.
But I'm saying like people who are doing not extraordinary, like not inventing a new, thingamajig,
or like the athlete of the century.
Right, exactly. You gotta have a number on your back to make, to make it huge, that kind of shit. So I do have that. Like, I wish I would have just picked something that I liked and didn't worry about having to do this big thing that was gonna,
Well, I hate to break it to you, but you haven't done that big thing.
I haven't done that either. Yeah. Done none of it. I'm sitting here in the middle of the road just envying everybody else's shit.
For me, I put it at 8 because I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't really want anything else that everybody has. If I want something, I'll work towards getting it, and if I don't, I don't look. Like I don't see other people and go, I should get that fucking thing.
I could see that. Yeah. But you don't second guess. Aaron, am I right? Like Frank doesn't. Like I can covet my own shit. Like I can't just buy a couch.
By definition, I don't think you can.
That's true. But I can't buy a couch. I have to buy the best possible couch that I could. If I only have $2,000 for a couch, like I don't envy somebody who has a $10,000 couch. But me, it's like it's got to be the best thing that I could possibly fucking get for that money. Like I have this weird thing of it. Like, it's always got to be the best or the most perfect, or I don't know what you call that.
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's envy or covetous. I feel like that's because you're not wanting something that.
But my point is if I bought a $2,000 couch and you bought a $2,000 couch, and then I come over and I'm like, fuck, your couch is so much better than mine. I fucked up horribly. Like I would say that's covetedness or whatever Aaron said, envy or whatever.
Yeah, that counts. But I don't know. I don't.
It's low for me too.
Yeah, I'm not in that boat.
I only experienced it really hard once in my life, and even though, Frank, I'm not blaming you. You proposed real fast, but I really, really wanted to get married. And whenever anybody got engaged, I was the girl with that face, like, But. But it was a very short-lived time, but I didn't like it. You know what I mean? It was one of these, I don't want to be like this every day. So
yeah, because you feel like the world is like passing you by.
Yeah, it was just something I wanted, and it was just the season of my life where a lot of people were. You remember that year? Everyone was, you know what I mean?
Oh, so we went through like a 3-year period where the engagements and marriages, it was
again, Frank, not your fault. We didn't know each other for very long. But it was more just the idea that I just, as I said, I got a taste of envy and I didn't like it, and I didn't really feel it before. I haven't really felt it since, but it's not fun. So none of that for me.
Well, I can sympathize with that because Cuddles and I were one of the last couples to get married. And I remember feeling totally confident in waiting and happy that I was doing it at my own pace, but also having that feeling of like uneasiness because it's like, oh my God, is this right? Everybody's passing me by. Everybody's getting their shit together. Do I not have my shit together? I'm lying to my mother about having my shit together. It's
Snowballed.
Thank you.
But yours was the best because everybody, you know what I mean? Like that period of time where someone was getting married every weekend, it was like wartime. Like they were going to ship the men out next weekend. Everybody was getting married as if something was happening. And everybody was stressed because we were just like taking notes and like, what about this for our wedding? We should have done this. And then like for yours, everybody was just down to party, had a great time.
But you know what's funny? We went through all of your weddings and we're like, okay, we're going to take this. We're not doing that. That's ridiculous. This is absurd. We know not to spend on it.
Test runs for you.
They were all test runs. I'm laughing because Robin may have had the quote of the episode. JD Vance wants your couch.
That covetous bastard.
Your couch looks so soft. Okay.
All right. On to number 3.
Yep. I put that at 8. Where was yours?
4.
All right. Number 3 is gossip, which you're not supposed to do. So who likes to gossip?
Okay.
Who likes
Can I
to
be
talk
honest?
about? Yeah.
I'm going to ask you guys for a call on this one here. I don't love it. I really don't love it in my personal life.
I feel like that's all this show is.
But I was just going to say, I love doing it here. Here, I love doing it.
That's what we do, basically.
Love to gossip about everything.
All right. So, yeah, I don't really do it in my personal. I don't talk about other people really to anybody.
Yeah.
So, but the only thing we talk about everything here. But it's like pop news stuff.
Are we getting it out here, and that's why we're not doing it in our personal lives?
Does this count as gossip?
Sometimes it's very gossipy. It's very Gossip Girl, if I could be totally honest.
Right,
very Gossip Girl.
I feel like it moves it up a little on the list, but not. I feel I could put it at 6 or 7 here. I think I'll put it at 7.
I'm going to put it at 6.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, I like that
because it's not. I don't do it. This is I halfway count this because this is more informative stuff and it's news thing.
Yeah.
We're not gossiping about people we know and things like that.
I hate gossiping so much that during your fishing call, when we were talking about the cruise and everything, I said something about, Cuddles isn't around, so I can tell you this. And I said one of the reasons why she really enjoyed the trip. I forget even what I said. I felt so bad about that when I went back in the house, that was the first thing I told her. I was like, yeah, Frank was asking about the cruise. And I said, I think you really liked it because of it. I had to tell her right away because I would have felt awful thinking if that was just between us and she was excluded.
You don't want to leave her? I get it.
Yeah, totally. I hated it.
I know that. That's a good one.
And I burned material too. So those are the two things. I was really a bad mood after that call.
Sorry.
That's okay.
All right. So number 4.
Number 4, halfway there with procrastination.
Oh, 1. I wait till the very last minute to do shit.
Yeah.
I'm a big procrastinator. I mean, it's I gotta say, when you get something done right away, it's great. It's a great feeling to knock something off your to-do list like immediately.
Yeah.
But I just never do that. I got like 4 things in my head right now that I probably should have done and I haven't done it yet.
Right. The one thing I keep putting off is ending this episode. That's what I've been procrastinating on.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. When you do not procrastinate, when you do accomplish something immediately that you have to do you feel wonderful? Do you feel so much better? Do you hate that you're a procrastinator?
Do I hate? Yeah, I don't like being, because I don't know, because it's weird. I feel like I'm good under pressure. Like like I could get it done, but I am kind of rushing it. So I don't like that, but I will get it done. But yeah, I'd rather get it done and not have to think about it. But it's the act of actually doing it that, that getting it off your list kind of a thing. It's like, I just don't want, because it's like nothing fun. It's like, I have to do something maintenance on the house, something,
right.
Like commercial or YouTube short where it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a guy says that he'll do something, but he doesn't do it until he sees like his wife walk by with the ladder and be like, I'm going to do it myself. And then they like get up. That's kind of our dynamic. I'm like, I'll just do it. And you're like, no, I'll do it. I wait till the last second and then I'm just like, I'll do it. And you're like, and I just like walk by with like a drill and he's like, God, no.
I got it.
Yes, Bird and Robin are right there along with you. They put number 1 as well, too.
All right, the Procrastination Club.
Yeah. I have it at number 3. I'm growing out of my procrastination.
That's good.
When I was younger, loved it, lived in it. I see my son do it now, and it drives me fucking crazy. It's like he's got to do 20 minutes of reading. He's like, I'll do it at like 6:40. Like, I'm like, just do it now. Like, get it done. Get it over,
Yeah, even in school, I would wait till the last minute. To get reports done or whatever. And when there was like once in a blue moon where I knocked it out right away. It was great. I was like, why don't I do this all the time? But I never do.
You can't help yourself. Right.
Today we had pizza for dinner, which didn't have a vegetable. So I'm like, you have to have applesauce for dessert, and you still haven't done it. You're gonna have to eat it after the podcast.
I will. I'll eat it after the podcast. If I forget, if I remember.
That's great.
Okay. The next one is 5 is impatience. Who is impatient?
I don't think I'm that impatient.
2 for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty patient with. I mean, it depends on the situation, but I feel like overall, I'll put it at 6 because again, impatience and procrastination kind of go hand in hand. I can't really be too impatient when I'm putting off shit that should be done already.
Yeah, but like waiting online for something.
Waiting online, I could. Everybody's got to do. The one thing that bothers me with waiting online is when whoever's in front of you takes 10 minutes, but you're only going to take like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, I never get my 10 minutes. I'm never at the front of this line taking 10 minutes and backing up everybody.
Francis, can we hurry it up and get to the next question? That's funny. I'm impatient. All right, somebody at Starbucks. I got on the Starbucks line. Somebody in front of me is paying with cash. I'm like, I lost my I lose my mind. I think I made a TikTok about that once. I cannot just get the fuck at if you're pulling out cash at any register these days.
Fine.
No, we don't have time.
Cash is instant. You don't have to work. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to pay a bill later.
We don't have time. I think they should get rid of the drive-through. This is my honest opinion.
What? You're nuts.
You order on the app or you don't order at all. That's the new rule.
Mind.
You need to be showing up with that order already done. Don't just sit there and order 7 things and then pay with cash and expect me to sit behind you when I took the time to download the fucking app and put everything in so I can just get in and go. Now I got to wait. You're gunking up the line. You're a problem in society.
You're already in the drive-through. How much faster do you want to go? Why don't you do the app and then go inside and pick it up?
I try not to.
Okay.
I've given up on curbside. The curbside, they'll deliver it to your curb, but it takes too long. I'll just come to the drive-through. I don't.
You're the kind of person that sits at the restaurant, and as soon as you order, it's like, where the fuck's my meal?
Yeah. You know what really drives me crazy? My mother has become way too impatient when it comes to dinner, and it drives me up. I look at her and I go, what the fuck is wrong with you? And now I'm on my way to that. Yeah.
You're that close.
Oh my God. I cannot stand waiting behind people. Cannot stand it.
It gets to me a little. That's why it's at 6 and not lower. But overall, I feel like I could, if I'm not in a huge rush, I can wait. I'm not a huge. Let's go. sometimes. Driving, I'll give you that. Like if I'm driving behind a really slow person and I can't get around them for some reason, I fucking want to just, I'm like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. But outside of that, I'm pretty patient.
I think everybody's subject to impatience when it comes to driving. That's a tough one.
Get out of, I mean, all right, I'll go on a rant. Never mind. I can't do it.
All right. Do you want to do the next one?
Yeah.
Next one.
Okay. Next one is shopaholic, whether it's Amazon or the actual stores, or do you like to shop a little too much?
I like to window shop. Like I like to browse things that I could buy. I don't like to actually pull the trigger usually. So I'm going to put that. The only spaces I have left are 2, 3, and 4. So I'll put that at 4.
Okay. I have 1, 7, and 8, and I'm going to put that at number 1.
Shopaholic, number 1.
I have a problem. Yeah, I'm. You know what? In the last year or so of my life, I realized I have a problem.
All right.
And I'll tell you what: if I had more money, you would probably notice it. But because I don't have money, I don't buy as much.
Your purchases are limited to to the drive-through app or whatever the fuck is.
But you know why I put it really high? The level of excitement. It doesn't matter if I'm buying something for $14 off of Amazon or
when it shows up at your door like Christmas morning.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like going on vacation, I'm like, I need a new pair of sunglasses. I bought sunglasses for $14. The money had nothing to do. It was a week-long event, Frank. I was looking around. I was like
it was a new something that entered your life. Now this is part of me.
I was sitting one of the days I had to take the kids to the doctors, and it was it's so miserable. They're fucking crazy. And I was literally sitting there going, "Oh, when I get home, I'm going to go on Amazon and look for my sunglasses. It's going to be so." It's like a crack addict. It's like a crack addict.
It's nuts. You don't have Amazon on your phone?
I do.
What are you waiting till you get home for? Sorry, I'm not enabling you.
No, I'll tell you. You know what? I could have picked up my phone and done it right then and there. I didn't want to ruin it. I wanted it to be at home, relaxing.
Light a few candles. Put on some
maybe a glass of wine. Yeah.
Right.
Put my favorite robe on.
A moment about it. All right.
Yeah.
I dig.
I love shopping. Right now, I'm trying to buy something off of eBay. It's been a 2-week event.
Is it like you do the auction kind of thing? You do the price bidding?
I'll tell you what, I've given up on the auction because I always wind up losing or paying more than I wanted to. Now I just go in and I focus on the buy nows.
Yeah.
And I just wait for that right opportunity to come.
That's what I always find with the auction. Whenever, this was years ago. I don't even remember the last time I bought something on eBay, but the auctions, you never get a deal. It's always, you start bidding each other up and you end up like you just do the pay now, and it's just, when has anybody bought something and they've made out like a bandit? It's like, I feel like maybe I'm just doing it wrong, but do people actually get things for cheap doing that?
I don't know, but I think you're right because there's like a max bid thing. I might be wrong about this.
There's a minimum bid.
Well, let's say you're bidding on something that's $200 and you say, I'm going to pay $250 and you put $250 in. I don't know
if it's $200.
But I don't know if your thing goes to $250. It might go to like $210. Like the public bid might be like $210.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because I have bid on something and have been immediately outbid in 0.3 seconds by somebody else. Because I think they've put in a higher amount and I outbid the 210 and now they're immediately 230. And then I go, all right, I'm gonna put 240, and then they're immediately 250. And I'm just like, okay, they can't be on right now doing this, right? At this fucking moment.
I feel like the bidding is only good for things you can't buy immediately somewhere else at the same price. Like if it's a rare antique, something collectible or whatever, you can only get it there, and you're bidding, fine. But if it's like a watch that it has a set value, I feel. Like,
but you always think you can snag it for a deal.
But does that ever happen?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It does.
People get it because how is the seller making any money with that?
Well, because they don't need it anymore. You know, I
it's
find
gotta be used stuff.
It's got to be used stuff. Yeah, I find that. Oh yeah. I'm talking about you. Yeah,
you're not getting anything new for a discount.
No.
Like that.
The best deals I find is from somebody that's like, hey, I need money for school, or I need money for this, or I don't, I thought I was going to use this and now I don't use it, So it's like, what made Erin laugh? I heard
I heard it too.
Just when you said it's, let's say something is $200 and I'm going to bid $250.
Oh yeah, I was like, why are you going to
doing that if it's $200?
Why are you paying $250 if it's $200?
Because I think that's why they do it. I think there's like, you could put like a maximum bid on it.
But there's a minimum, but like if it's only worth $200, why are you paying over $200 for it?
No, because a lot of times you're bidding on something that's like $600, and you're like, like, oh shit.
But they start the bidding at like $200.
Right.
But you're not gonna. I mean, that's the thing. Like the stuff like that is never the new stuff. It's always old used.
Right, but what's with the weird thing I've learned, like. I was never like this when I was younger. I was like, I'll buy the better thing used now. Because it's like, why am I going to spend $600 on this? I could buy a used one that's 3-4 years old.
I guess it depends what it is.
It depends on what it really does depend on what it is. But like cameras, microphones, like a lot of like stuff like that. Like HomePod. Like I have the HomePods now, and I'm like, I'll get an extra HomePod. It's like, do I want to drop $100 to Apple, or can I could buy this for 40-something bucks from the guy who had it for 2 years? What's the difference? It's the same fucking thing. It's going to be a 10-year thing, I
feel weird about electronics that are used because my question is always, why are they getting rid of it? Is something wrong with it?
Yeah.
Are you going to get screwed somehow? I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on what it is, It really depends.
2 left.
Two left. Right. Here we go. I got 2 and 3 open.
I can't believe we're 2.5 hours. This is crazy. This
might be the record.
It might be.
Here we go. Who among us is bossy, telling people how to live their lives?
Shut up. No.
Using you should have done this.
I don't think I do that either. But I only have 2 and 3 open, so I got to put it at 3. I don't think I'm very bossy. Right? Am I?
No, you're not.
No, you're not bossy.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You know what I hate? You should have done this. I'm really, as I grow older.
Oh my God. Me too.
Because the more and more I think about decisions and everything else, it's like, so much goes into when I decide something. Yeah. And I really consider everything. I'm an overthinker when it comes to that. And when somebody goes, when somebody comes in and goes, you should have done it this way, I just want to go, you have no fucking reference. You have, you
don't know what I just went through.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I'll just actively do it the other way.
Yeah.
In front of them. Oh.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Piss you off.
Isn't that what you learn? Like once you got into your 40s, like the thing that you learn as you get older is, wow, a lot of, you make a lot of mistakes because you just go to a snap judgment, or you just go, oh, we should be doing it this way. This is the way it should be done, and you do it, and then you learn over time. You're like, oh, there's,
Yeah, I feel sometimes it's good. It's good natured. Like if you bought something, and then, oh, you should ask me. I have one of these. You should have came to me. Whatever. Someone's trying to be nice and be like, oh, you should have just come to me for that, or you should
that's different.
Went to my friend, or
no.
That's
no, I'm talking about there's a person, well, in my life who's like, every time it's just like, you should have done it this way, and you're like, you have no idea. You literally do not even know how to do this. What I'm doing. And
hindsight, the whole thing. Even if you screw it up, it's like, yeah, I know what I should.
Yeah, because you'll never get it right in those people's eyes. No. You'll never get it right.
You have someone specific in mind.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because you learn in life, every decision you can go 4 different ways. You can go 4 different ways and still be on the right side of it. So to have somebody else sitting there going, well, you should have done it C.
Yeah, that's your side of it. Yeah. That's your opinion. Yeah. You bastard.
You son of a bitch. And people who steal things on the internet and call us YouTubers. That's the other thing. Okay, Erin, last one.
Last one. Whatever's left, this is where you put it.
Yep.
And it is the slight vice of phone addiction.
See, that's...
Oh, my list is blown. I got Erin. I got to put that at 8.
I think I'm pretty close here. With this one, I got it at 2. which I could live with because that's out of all of these, procrastination, phone addiction. Those are probably the top ones for me.
Your 1 and 2 is dead on. It sounds like.
Yeah.
You're addicted to your phone?
More than these other things.
What app? Because you're not a TikTok.
Media.
Instagram, Facebook, which one?
Instagram, Facebook, little Twitter, but
Pornhub, Grindr,
Doom scrolling.
Yeah, I do, YouTube, a lot of YouTube.
You doom scroll on YouTube.
I do a lot of YouTube. What's it called? I play this game called, the worm game where you go around and you eat shit and get bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
I play that a lot. That's my go-to.
Wow. Okay.
Lately, but yeah, YouTube. That's my number one. That's where I go from all my music. YouTube. I don't go.
Right. I know you're a proud YouTube music guy.
YouTube, music, podcast, whatever. If it's on YouTube, that's where I'm listening.
Interesting.
Yeah. So YouTube's a big one. Probably my number one is YouTube.
Yeah. Like if you went to your phone and you looked at app usage, YouTube would be number one on the list.
Probably number one, followed maybe by, I don't know, Facebook or maybe a game like that worm game or something like that.
I would love to know. Can you find out?
I don't know. How do I? Maybe app. Or go to my apps or something.
Yeah. Oh, see, all app. Yeah. You could definitely go. Yeah. Oh, see, this is unfair because it put number one on my phone is HBO Max, but that
counts, right?
I mean, I guess so, but that's streaming.
Let's see.
You can't get enough of Sex in the City.
Word up. So good.
I don't have
Miranda. What about you, Erin? Are you phone addicted, Erin? Would you consider yourself? Yeah,
I am. Unfortunately, I'm really into this merge game where you just merge things to complete orders. And like we were out to dinner last night, and like I was like, I'm not going to play the game. I was seriously like, I was holding conversation, but I was playing it with my hand. Like I was like merging things, and I'm like, you don't understand. Like if I don't get this to this stupid little idiot, like this stupid little mushroom, he's gonna be mad. And it's like, what is going on with me? Like I have to stop.
What is it? Explain it to me. Merge.
It's like alchemy. You get like two like hammers, and then it becomes a screwdriver, and then somebody comes up and they're like, I would like a drill, and then you have to get like more. You like get energy, and it creates things. And it's just like it's seriously like a little too. I used to be really into trivia, and then I got off trivia, and now I'm it's one of these things where I only do one game at a time. But I'm a little upset at how much I got kicked off the show. Remember, Aunt, when I got kicked off the show? It's because I went back to fill some orders while you guys were talking, and it's like this is not normal. I just please
I don't know how to look up.
Yeah, well, because you have an Android. I don't even know if that's possible on your phone. All right. Aside from streaming, sir, I'll give you mine. HBO Max is number one. According to this, my average screen time, I guess this is for the last week. Okay, I'll also tell you why this is unfair too. I do go to sleep with my iPad on streaming something, and I have like a sleep timer that turns it off after an hour. So it's a little unfair, but HBO Max is number one. The number one, I would say, legitimate app. Could you guess what mine is?
Your legitimate app.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yep. I thought that'd be fair. Yeah. TikTok. Netflix is 3. Prime Video is 4. Google Chrome is 5.
This isn't your phone though. This is iPad.
It looks like it's combining it together. I don't know if I can get just my phone.
I don't know, but yeah, I'd say my number one is probably YouTube. After that.
Now, can I ask you a question? Are you anger watching Trump stuff? Is that where it all comes from?
There's some of that.
Yeah.
That's not all of it, but it's mostly music. I watch some, what's it called? Some different podcasts. Bob Ross. I watch a lot of Bob Ross.
I've become really conscious of things that upset me and not falling into that, getting it off of my algorithm, like just not acknowledging it, not showing it.
Yeah, but I go on Jags sometimes. I get into like a rabbit hole of that kind of stuff, and I go, all right, I gotta stop because it just you just go through it. You can go through dozens of videos and be like, holy shit, I gotta.
But I wanna. What do you mean when you say you go through Jags?
Like you get onto like a Trump Jag, and you just watch video after video after video.
Right.
You just go on a kick of a specific topic.
Right. And when you describe that as is that doom scrolling, or is doom scrolling you got to scroll, you just got to get to the next one?
I think doom scrolling is a specific negative. You're looking up
negative shit,
like
Trump. What right did we lose today? Like
that stuff that you're getting pissed off at.
Is going to anger you. See, I think that's so unhealthy. I think that's so unhealthy.
That's one of my things. I got to stop doing. It's the Trump shit. But I feel like if I don't, that's the problem. If I don't pay attention to it, it's almost like I don't care. But I know that's silly, but I have to know what's going on and what he's doing and what the shit because if everybody ignored it, you just get away with it.
Yeah, I don't think you do. I see what you're saying, but Neil says I'm addicted to Alien Earth. I can't believe all these games I've never heard of.
That's a movie, not a movie, a television
show.
Oh! I thought it was a game.
No, that's the movie Alien.
Yeah.
Tony Weaver. Now there's on Hulu. There's a TV show. It's like 5 episodes in an hour each. They're good.
Yeah, look, Robin, I bought the MLB package to avoid my usual intake of pop. I think it's really important that a lot of people do that. Get off of the thing that's driving you crazy and get into something that you enjoy. Because you want to spend your time enjoying or learning about a new thing. I think that's really, really important.
I agree. Well, I supplement with Bob Ross stuff. I like art videos, people drawing things and lessons, and I do a lot of that. So
on the cruise, I purposefully unplugged. And then when I got off of the boat, that feeling I had of turning my internet back on my phone, I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I didn't go back to apps. By the way, I didn't read any, because there was one morning where Tuesday or whatever it was, I got up. No, it was Wednesday. The first day I was back, because I was a little known fact for everybody. I was back for a week or so, and we still didn't do shows because I had some things I wanted to do for the show, and then I wound up getting sick and all blah, blah, blah. But there was the Wednesday I was back, and I went to go pick up my iPad and go and look at the news, and I was like, I can't do this, because if I do, I will go. I promised myself there would be no shows, that we could take an honest break and refresh and feel good about coming back. I was like, if I start doing this, I'll do it. It'll all be undone immediately.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. We went on that 2-week cruise last year. We didn't turn off we had the Wi-Fi package because it was during the election and we wanted to know what was going on with everything.
Mistake. That's a mistake.
Well, we had to. I mean, we could have just found out on the boat. Everybody.
I was gonna say you're gonna find out, and it's
It was also 2 weeks away. We didn't want to lose touch with people at home and that kind of thing.
I gotta tell. And you know what's funny? So the first 3 days I was away on vacation, I was by my parents' house. In that time, I started the process of like, I'm not going to go on Twitter. I'm not going to go on Facebook. I'm going to read instead of doing these things.
Nice.
It's fucking great.
Like I say, if I was in charge, I would recommend. It wouldn't be law because you can't tell people not to. But it'd be like every, I don't know, Sunday is turn off. Put down the phone day or something.
Yeah.
Honorary day.
We were talking about Spielberg, and he had made a movie that is so underrated called Ready Player One. Did you ever see it?
Oh yeah, that's a good movie.
I think it's one of the greatest movies of all. Like, I think it's so philosophically intelligent, just about life and relationships and technology and all that stuff. A little spoiler alert, it's about this game, this reality world game thing that this guy creates, and then he dies, and then he passes it along to somebody. There are a series of puzzles and riddles that they have to contest and things they have to figure out and solve. And the guy and everybody, he creates this thing, and he's a trillionaire or whatever. And everybody's addicted to this thing. They're all buying this stuff. They're doing horrible things. They're stealing. There's corporations farming this stuff out.
It's like a dystopian world.
Right.
But everybody's like, everything's falling apart outside in the real world, but everybody's locked in to this virtual reality game.
Right. They're all living in slums, essentially, like literally garbage stacked on top of each other, super high, because they're spending all their money in the fantasy world to get the nicer things there. And so the first person to win the contest is going to get control of this internet world. And the guy who winds up winning, which I won't spoil and tell you who, the first thing he does is go, we're turning this off like 2 days a week so that everybody can be in the real world. And I'm like, that's so, you need that.
You need that. It has to come from that kind of a thing. It can't come from government. The government can't regulate your input of news or whatever you want. Regulate that kind of thing, First Amendment wise. But just as a recommendation for people, if we all got on this, like if we were all doing that together, everybody was like, hey, every Sunday we'll start with 4 hours.
Yeah.
Do the whole day. It was every Sunday from 12 to 4. Put your phones down and just interact. Yeah. That's it. I'm not asking to reinvent the wheel. Just a few hours, everybody, the whole world, or wherever, you have reach. Everybody is on the same page. So you're not missing out on anything because everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's off the phones. I think that would be beneficial.
I agree. Erin, do you agree? Oh, she left us to go fill some orders. Okay, never mind.
Fill some orders.
She's hammering away at that order game that she's. Yeah.
Great job, Erin. This is my list. If anybody wants to see my list,
throw that list up there, big dog.
There it is.
Look at that.
And there's Oval, ladies and gentlemen, written by Erin C herself. Wonderful book. Pick it up today. It's available on Amazon. Link in the description below. You could buy a copy like Anthony's holding up, or download a digital copy. You could do that right now if you like. Robin just put the link in the chat to pick up Oval. Check out the reviews. Check out all the story. It's a great book. Pick it up today.
There you go. No buyer's remorse here.
Agree.
I buy this a ton of times to have it.
Wonderful book. Great read. Erin did a great job with the blind top 5 as well. Always does.
Fantastic.
So great job.
It was great. We did almost 3 hours. I think we can take next week off. I think we're going to take next week off.
Just divide this by 3. You'll be fine.
Yeah. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. All right. Appreciate everybody. Frankie, good to see you again, my friend.
Good to be back. Good to see you too.
Now I know why my car won't unlock properly, but that's a whole other story. We'll catch you everybody next week. Have a great weekend.
We should go now. Go ahead.